Duel mode engaged. Autopilot standing by.
Alright, here we go. Dude, Calamity, bro. You serious? Alright. Good morning, guys. Good evening, good night, wherever you are. It's morning for me here in Australia. Alright, so what up, What up, Aga Heist? What up, Ethos? What up, Dimiki? What up, White Spray? What up, Fallen? What up, Brian? What up, Nothing Arc? What up, Preppy? It is currently 9 a.m. It is 9 a.m. Yeah, well, I mean, that's initially how it all starts, right? We get a concept at the very beginning, right, of what we think would be nice in theory. But like the more I'm testing it, the more I'm just disliking it. Like I don't know. Like it is powerful. It's a powerful thing, but like I don't know. What up, Mello? What up, Mix? What up, Chaz? What up, Pepe? Can you guys hear me okay? Everything fine? Sound good? I mean, at a competitive level, you can't really think of things being as boring, because if it allows you to win and have an edge, then like, you know, that's the whole point of being competitive. Like sometimes you just, you know, it's just the way it is. But like, yeah, there is other routes, which is a good thing, which is the good news. You don't have to play Calamity Lock to win with deck. Which is what I really like. What up, Crimson Omega? Awesome, thank you, Fallen. I think because in Super Heavy, the deck isn't as versatile as ours is. As Adventure Synchron is way too versatile to just be bound by just Calamity locking. You know what I mean? Like it can do more. So like, why are we? You know what I mean? Like why are we? Do you know what I mean? Like it just seems like I don't know. It's just too versatile to, you know. I haven't watched it yet. I want to watch it. So we're gonna watch this together. So let's settle in. I want to see what I just want to see what it's capable of doing.
And gentlemen,
That's cool. I like this. I like how they do their intros, bro. I like how the images are moving, like give you like a dimension perspective. Okay, Ash. That's kind of free. Remember, this deck doesn't struggle versus cash. Like, you should be able to crack cash board with this deck. Gather around, kid. What up, Explorer? What up, Dimitri? What up, Rubenar? What up, Kelp GK? What up, Rex? What up, Anime Love? Synchro World. As much as I hate this card, it just increases the ceiling, like, you know. But it's just like it's a brick, you know, like Scrap Dragon. Wait, why do you play Scrap Dragon? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Wait, does this guy need? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's pretty cool though. The fact that you can sequence the Scrap Dragon out, it's a spot removal. Mellow. Synchro is a brick. Like if your speedo doesn't resolve, like you just don't do anything. And then even if your speedo doesn't resolve, and then that means it requires you to then hard open like any other extender to then facilitate the counters to even reborn or even level module. But even then, it's like, oh, you know what I mean? It's just a cherry on top, basically. That's what I've noticed. I like Trish. I'm playing Trish in my current build. Oh, okay, I see what's happening. Yeah, so okay, yeah. So it's a Dispatter with Trish, Mega Rip, and then Synchro World revives the Golems, right? Clear mind, mate. Clear mind. Yeah. Oh, never mind. You don't even have to reborn the Golems. Yeah, this guy just cooks. Like, look. I like returning one of their Vanish cards with Dispatter, so they don't get it back. Oh, okay, this is really interesting. I like this. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, Ash. That's a bit odd, I guess. Okay, so what did you do here? What's he doing here? You going for the crit? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is gonna be wild. Okay, okay. SD. He evaded. If he doesn't evade SD, we're fine. Okay, better SD. Okay, fine. Special Go Baron. Yeah, special Go Baron. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Not a chance, bro. Where's that? Yeah. That's why multiple assaults is insane. Because it gives you that element of surprise. Because you can cookie cutter it as much as you want, but you can't argue variance. Because so many obscurities can occur that you can't account for every situation, and which is what you try to do with implementing more copies of Assault for this particular reason. Because if you only played one Assault, you wouldn't be able to do this, you know what I mean? That's so cool. Okay, that's fair. What the hell happened here? Right, there's an ad.
Don't wish your phone was fun like this.
Skip this, please. Droll is insane. This is the concept that was implemented from the OCG, because OCG bridged through Ash to Enchantress, because Droll and Ash from XC, you know what I mean? Yeah, it does. That's the cool thing about it. Oh, Jack! Jack Atlas! The master of faster! Oh, that's perfect! That's the anime like! If you watch the anime, you'll know that the first time the Crimson Dragon shows up is when Jack and you say duel, and that's perfect. There was a Scarlight on the field and a Stardust Dragon, so that's why the Crimson Dragon showed up. Oh, that's cool. The Scrap Dragon, bro. Bottoms. Target that. Trish. Nice, bro. Nice. Yeah. Like this is like it seems like this is the way better win con than the Calamities one, because this one literally just says you can't play. But I think the issue with this particular variant is going second. I want to see how it does go in second, because you need those levels to synchro climb, but it seems like this has so many high levels you can't really climb into those high levels. Like, you know what I mean? So if they like spot or move your stuff and they interact with you, then it's like, okay, well, where do I go from here? Which is why I like the little levels, because it lets you climb. Oh Yeah, I didn't keep the music this time, but that, dude, every time I hear that song, bro, it's amazing. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be wild. He's going second, and this guy has Ash, Valor. Oh my goodness, let's see how this goes. How can you not get hyped up with that song, bro? Okay, so this doesn't seem that great. I mean, I'm not sure what Gold Prize Pump does, but it seems like it's 3 interactions at least. Oh, okay, negate that. That's fair. Okay. Ash, okay. Okay. Effect, okay. Valor, okay, what the fuck? Why would you Valor there? I guess. I'm curious. Please tell me you have another interaction. Okay. Surely you take those. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. Damn, bro. Damn. Yeah. I was like, is he gonna do it? I was like, oh shit. I was about to get like, oh, mind blown. Yeah, no way. It's over, bro. This guy's cooked. So, no way. Those guys hella cooked. Unless he somehow isn't. Can he like not attack this turn or something? Yeah, no way. Yeah, it's over. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. I kind of like how Soda does it though, where he leaves the losses towards the end, because it's expected. Oh, Ash, okay, nice. Obscurities all over the place. They both bricked. Oh, he drew the Fire Hydrant! See, I like these showcases. You know, it's so cool. It shows you like what happens if you both brick. Oh, broken! Broken! That was a lifesaver. The Enchantress draw? Oh my goodness. This is why the right package and the adventure engine is so insane. Because going second, you can start bouncing stuff. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Boom! SD line, SD line? Oh, what the hell? I would have gone for SD line, but I guess. Oh, never mind, that's the spell. Here's a spell that reborns, right? Oh shit, never mind. SD line would have been cooked. That was so risky though. They're both 1-ups, aren't they? They're both 1-ups, so like, I guess. Plays Dragster as well. Okay, it was simplified. It was a simplified game state, so the going second aspect shouldn't be highly referenced because it was the both bricked, you know. But I guess what are we expecting, right? What are we expecting? Like right now, modern meta decks, like if you can't crack a board, it's kind of expected, right? Labyrinth. Okay. Oh. We drew the cold one. No way, bro. This guy. What up, his lord? What up? What up, Sonic? Yo, what up, Wes? Is the sound too loud? It was already low. What the heck? It's already low. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, I lowered it for a bit. Okay, perfect. I just love seeing all these new combos. Because it's not necessarily the way to do it. It's just okay. For the most part, the thing you have to take away from these is this is mainly for content. Let's see how far we can take it. That's the whole point of these videos. Because like in theory, it's amazing, but in practice, when you're actually playing in a competitive tournament, it's gonna be very different. I mean, you would have to get really like insanely lucky to like, you know. But it is possible, of course. It is possible. There are anomalies where things that are not meant to function do. You know what I mean? But that's kind of the point of Yu-Gi-Oh. That's why it's so exciting. But it's a matter of putting the time into trying that unconventional combo or deck building perspective. But that requires time. You know what I mean? And most people don't like that. They want someone to just like, okay, I want it done now, bro. I want it now. Just give it to me now. Draw. Okay. What? Wait. Hold on. Surely. Hang on, let me just backtrack real quick. He had Speeder here, bro. I mean, he has Speeder, but he loses to Nib. Yeah, he has Speeder here. You go summon Trail, go into Stardust, Stardust Charge, get a token, tribute the Stardust Charge or the token, special this, and go Speeder with the token. But you lose to Nib there, so I guess it was fine to just pass on this. Because look at his hand. His hand kind of weak, not gonna lie. Ash Blossom? Okay, cooked. Okay, negate. Yeah, and then now you just win. Oh, this guy's wild, bro. Bro, hit him with Speeder, but you already have Trail, so this is gonna save him. Card drawing the Trail is gonna save him here. Yeah. Because now we have two tuners to extend the Rev and the Jet, and yeah, there's no way. Special token, Trail's amazing. She's amazing. Effecto, Stardust Dragon, nice revive, perfection. This batter, yeah, yes, bro. Let's go. Scrap Dragon, pop, GG, bro. GG. Okay, this is extra. You gotta chill out, bro. You already had a game, like. But it's for the content, I guess. I need to get this one too, I guess. Does anyone know the name of this one? Of this soundtrack? He put it in the beginning of the thing. Yeah. Okay. Effects. Stardust Dragon. Odd. I'm just so used to playing with TG. But I can see how people come to that conclusion of not needing TG because the way they've built their deck is like, okay, well, I'll play hand traps to simplify the game state, right? So then once my Speeder does resolve, the game is simplified anyways. So resolving Speeder should be sufficient enough. You know what I mean? That's kind of the approach that the majority of people are going with. But I just like having the fact that I can go TG and ensure the fact that, okay, there's just no way. And there's something you climb into in case the game is simplified. And for some reason, like, you just need to draw into hand traps, draw into non-ninja, you know? And not one or two interactions. Oh, okay. It's a dueling soundtrack. I wonder if it's copyrighted. Bro, he's about to take Assault XL. Yeah, I'm just too conditioned to it with TG. Here we go. All right, so the list is yeah. So okay, so pretty standard The one nib, the one droll, the one veiler. I don't mind that, but the thing is like, yeah, okay, so cross out as well. Yeah, that's understandable. Triple Ash. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Double. The carrier. What the hell's carrier doing there? Oh no. What? Yeah. Yeah. Carrier has no business doing it here. Little guy snuck in. The little guy snuck in the deck, bro. Okay, so the extra deck is okay. So you have. Oh, you have no little ones. Okay, so you don't have Herald. Yeah, you don't have Herald. You don't have. Okay, so it's all high levels. It's all 5 and above. Understandable. Understandable. Okay, so let's go next with this. Oh, that's pretty much it. Hectic, bro. Dead hands, 2 out of 10. Yeah, deck difficulty. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Who was that? Pretty cool. All right, so now let's launch Omega, and I'll discuss the whole reason of for the thumbnail, because I know it. Yes. I know. For the most part, what everyone's been just seeing lately is the Calamity thing, right? The Calamity or the hand loop. Whereas yeah. What up, Spaghetti? What up, veteran? He runs get set. Yeah, but there's no reason for carrier. That's the thing. The only reason you play carrier is in pure, but because pure has the issue of not having enough non-tuners, and the fact that I've already set on your mark is searchable with on your mark. That solves that issue, right? Because think about it, that's 3 cards you can search your things with, which is pretty wild. Okay, this is the list. This is the list I was playing with. Okay, so this is the extra deck I'm going with. Like, I feel like there's just way more room to like climb. You know what I mean? Like, do these intricate things of like dealing with interactions. You know what I mean? Although like that video showcased that it was possible, but like, you know. Awesome, Spaghetti, bro. Awesome. Okay, all right. So here, let me show you a combo I did with Pure, because what Pure does with Wheel is pretty cool. Watch, let me pull it up. Hang on, let me pull it up. Because I've been working on a Pure build, and I didn't want to like really cover that one yet until all right, let me just find it real quick. Just bear with me real quick, guys. Bear with me real quick. Alright, so this is gonna be a first look, bruh. First look. Let me just set this up real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, there you go. So this is gonna be the. Well, check this out. I'll just fast forward this. This is just converter and any tuner, okay? Hang on, let me just hire this now. That the feels kind of weird because I normally have it at around 40, and right now it's just half of that. So, okay, so let's go. So summon Junk Synchron. Oh, let me put the sound effects.
From my hand, I summon the tuner monster Junk Synchron. Let's rev it up.
And then we go speeder.
Summon speeder.
And there's the wheel, bro. There's the wheel. Okay, so the only difference this will do compared to not playing wheel is it's very minimal. But it's up to you once again whether you feel like it's worth it. So just keep that in mind. So let's fast forward this. Stardust Dragon. Trail. TG. Enemy. Okay, so right there I messed up. I was like, oh, hang on. I was meant to do it this way. Watch, you see. Effect to draw. Go to Baron here. Tributes. Special. Go into SD, token, revive. Look at this. Boom, bro. And it's about to end. Okay, so be mindful that we didn't use the effect of converter yet because we didn't have enough room. So that's something that moving forward is gonna be like, okay, usually we just trigger the effect, but now you have the option to trigger the effect or not because you can summon a lot. You can summon all 5 Synchrons, so that's the cool thing. Only issue there is that you don't chain block. That's the only issue. Herald, this revives, and then this is the end board. This is the end board, and that's just converter. That's just converter and any tuner, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then you have the other one where you don't play wheel. Right, you don't play wheel. I think it's like you draw 2 less cards and you end on 1 less boss monster. You have to decide whether you want the Herald or you want this instead. Yeah, but I think I think the issue with the wheel though is when you draw it. You know? That's kind of the issue with wheel. Like, you know what? You don't ever want to draw the wheel. So there are niche things you can do where you can go. What up, Eduardo? Welcome, bro. Make sure you make sure your YouTube and your Discord is linked so you can get the role to the servers to the member server. But yeah, so the thing with wheel though is like you can do some niche things where you go special assault, tribute for wheel. Summon Junk Synchron, revive the assault, and maybe have like a trail play. Maybe you can boost, but then like you're facilitating a level 5 that you're gonna have to tribute summon with. You know what I mean? So it makes it kind of weird. So at that point you'll be deciding whether you want to use wheel's effects for that line, right? Because wheel has a graveyard effect where's wheel? Where's in the graveyard. Once per turn to your main phase, you can immediately. Okay, no, not that one. No, okay. Where's the? Okay, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one synchro monster you control. Reduce its level by up to 4. So considering that worst case scenario, you draw the wheel, you have assault, and you have access to Junk Synchron. You go special assault, tribute, summon Junk, revive. What's it called? What's his face? Assault. You can go into an 8 and then climb into a 10. You know what I mean? Or you can synchro 8, use the effect of wheel to level module the synchro. So then you have that and the level 2. So whatever that might be able to produce will be determined whether it's even worth it. You know what I mean? But that's something you can do. Worst case scenario, like making the best out of a worst case situation. Let me pull up the other one. Oh yeah, and look at the differences from when you do it early and when you do it late. Watch, check this out. Paste. Watch, this is when you summon TG late, okay? Because it makes a difference on when you summon TG. So this is just once again converter and any tuner, okay? So there's gonna be two instances where you can sequence it in a way where you go TG first, or you go at the very beginning, or you go TG towards the end. You don't draw as much, but it'll give you different options because of the levels you choose to utilize them for. So in this case, we're not going TG yet. You know how in the first one we did TG first? In this case, we do TG towards the end. We still get a few draws. You're still plussing, but you'll see the difference. There's the TG. Yeah, so this is without wheel, okay? This is if you don't use wheel. And then you have the one where you summon TG early. Watch. Paste. Yo, what up, Nick? Yeah, you just rewind it. I showed the combo with wheel, and this is the one without wheel. Okay, remember, this is just any tuner. Converter and any tuner. Let's do it.
Let's rev it up!
This is early TG, okay? See? That's what's so fun about these decks. You can sequence them out and find new lines constantly. You know what I mean? Constantly. Yeah, and if you ever come across like a statement of, oh, this is the optimal way to do something, well, it's subjective. Because not every game will be the same way, so you'll have to change the sequence, like, always. And that's something to be comfortable with and be like, okay, you know what? There is a fixed line, but at a competitive level, you're not gonna always do that fixed line because you're gonna have to improvise on the way. Because some people might interact with you at the right time, some people might interact with you at the wrong time, and sometimes people might interact with you at the wrong time, but and it'll work, and vice versa. You know what I mean? And that's something you have to account for. Because theory can only take you so far, you know what I mean? Like there's something to try to justify particular logic, but for the most part, you know. Cool. See, this is what happens when you do it early. You draw more, and yeah, it's all a matter of how you sequence things, because that's how you determine what you can end on. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's why it's so fun, bro. That's just so fun. That's so cool. Yo, what up, Steve? Bro, if we could use Level Eater, bro, oh my god, we would be top tier. Oh my god, it was insane. Quick Draw would be back. Level E Quick Draw, oh my god, bro. Can you just imagine if later was, oh my god, I couldn't even, don't start, bro, don't start. Oh my god, no. It'd be insane, bro. It'd be insane. All right, and then this is gonna be the overtake and doppel line, okay? For those of you that really want to play pure Synchron. Okay. Here you go, guys. Here we go. I might just make this a VOD as well. Just might as well get its combos out there for you guys to explore. Okay, here we go. You guys ready?
Let's rev it up!
This is for the junk lovers here. That sounded wrong. Oh shit, I take it back. That sounded so wrong, bro. This is for junk synchron lovers. Okay. Oh shit, bro. I gotta chill out. I gotta chill the hell out, bro. That was I should have thought that through.
Stardust Charge Warrior! Stardust Charge Warrior's effect activates.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that, bro. We're just flexing at this point right here. We're just flexing at this point. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Damn, bro. I was waiting. I was gonna wait to get revolutions in person, like the physical copies, so I can do the combo IRL. But yeah, a lot of you really wanted to play this deck. so there you go, guys. There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty hectic though as well. Yo, what up, Edgar? What up, Pensa? What up, Omar? No, I have not tried that Resonator stuff, but anything synchro related, I will eventually try because that's basically what I do. Anything synchro related, it's just insane. Oh, yo, what up, Zach? Oh no, I know I shared it. I'm yet to read it. I'll read it. I mean, do you guys want to read it now? Do you guys want to read Zach's article now? Yeah, what up, Fallen? Well, there's two Fallens now. There's Fallen Ryan Chan and there's Fallen. And then there's the nib one. If they nib you, your combos you don't need Yawzy because you can still end on what? Let me show you. This is the nib line where if they nib you. Okay, this is the line. Here we go. Let's try this one now.
Let's rev it
up. Be mindful that you don't have to trigger converter here, but this is just to dodge Ash. Okay, so most likely you will always do chain 1, chain 2 to block to not lose to Ash. The only issue then is that you won't be able to use converter's effect later on in the turn as we did previously. You know how last time we summoned the wheel? And then we were able to preserve the junk converter effect in graveyard. In this line, you won't be able to do that. I mean, you could do that in case you anticipate a nib, but you'll lose to Ash and nib at that point. You know what I mean? Well, you don't lose to nib because you can still continue, but you know what I mean. You just lose to Ash. So yeah, that's why I did the way it did. There you go, bro. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go, Stardust. You don't have access to TG, I think. Pretty sure, if I remember correctly. This is through nib, bro. Okay. So, right here, Stardust Charge was a tuner because you made it with a Marcher, okay? That's why you can do it this way. I'm hoping you guys are getting this happy feeling. I hope so. Because that's what I got when I was figuring out these combos. I was like, yeah, bro, let's go.
It's my move. And if I don't pull this combo off, I'm done for.
But yeah, I wanted to wait with these combos until I had the actual copies. Because when you do the when I showcase the combos IRL, it's way more satisfying because you have the card and it shows investment because I actually got the physical cards. Because like anyone can just do a replay on this, anyone. But like the fact that I'm committed to get the cards themselves, it just gives you like an element of like I it's important, you know what I mean, type of thing. I don't know. That's what I think. Freaking Zach. Should we read Zach's article? Should we read Zach's article? The lovers of junk, bro. What the hell? No one no one better clip that, bro. No way. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna cut that out. Nice, Zach. I appreciate the shout out, Zach. Thank you. I'm reading the chat, by the way. That's what I'm looking down. Okay, and then and that's pretty much it. Those are the main basic ones. Those are the basic ones. Oh, and of course, I think you guys want to see the you guys want to see the deck list, right? You guys want to see the deck list. That's how can I show you guys a combo without the deck list? Man, I really wanted to save this. It would have been more special if I had the actual IRL cards. I was waiting for it, but I guess. Dune's coming up tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Dune comes out tomorrow, yeah? Yeah, it does. Does it for us? I think it does. All right, let me go and show you the deck list. I'm gonna try both. What up, the guy? Look at this guy. Okay. Well, first off, let me show you the deck list, and then we'll go read Zach's article. Okay. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, Zach, but let's go check it out. All right. Let me just pull up the deck list so you can mess around with it, and we will see how it goes, bro. All right, so recently I got a keyboard. You know those keyboards that are like split in half, and they're like half of the keys are this way, half of the keys are this way. I tried to get used to that. I just can't, bro. so I'm gonna return this keyboard to get a different one. I thought I would be like, oh, this is new. I mean, it's not new, but like, yeah, it feels so weird on my hands, bro. Like it just feels so weird. It's meant to be ergonomic, but like, it's not. It's gonna ergonomic out of here. No stress, Zach. No stress. All right, so here's the list, all right? Remember, the non-engine is subjective to what the format will be, okay? So you don't have to play this. This is just what I wanted to, okay, well, this is quite generic, you know what I mean? Like, you want this. Like, because sometimes they're gonna ask your converter, which is like the only time it actually makes a difference. Because sometimes you don't have access to your junk synchron, right? Because sometimes you open up like like multiple synchrons and a converter, and you need this converter to resolve. So these 4 cards are there to ensure that you can draw 2 more cards, and hopefully you get access to your junk by then. Because you have look how many search cards you have. You have 3 overtake, 3 tuning, 3 this. So you want to pair these with these your level 2s, right? Because any of these 6, at least 9, and doppel is combo. Any of these with converter is combo. We know what overtake and this does. so like you want that variant. You wanna have the consistency of vetting to your 2s and 3s. What up, Raphael? What up, FBI? What up, Shaman? What up, Ryan? Looking pretty good. Okay. Let me just let me quickly put an ad in. So, you know, shameless ad, real quick. What up, Asus? Okay, so in pure, you don't really need revolution to function. You know what I mean? It's only there because of the extender of how it serves as an extender. You know what I mean? Whereas with adventure, you can do more with adventure with revolution. Whereas in pure, it doesn't function the same way. You know what I mean? Because one of the issues with pure is the abundant amount of tuners you have, and that's what you don't want to happen. You lack non-tuners, which is why when Onion Wire came out, we were so hyped about it, because that means this can be anything. This can be either a tuner or a non-tuner. This is why you play carrier, and yeah, that's basically it. And the reason you play Worm is because there are instances where you have a 3-card tuner hand, which would essentially be nothing without Worm. So let's say, for example, let's say you open up Junk, Stardust, and a tuning or Assault itself. If you didn't play Worm, that would amount to nothing. Excuse me. Right? It would do nothing. But since you play Worm, what happens now is you can special the Assault, tribute the Assault for Stardust, search for Illumination, right? Illumination sends Stardust Worm. You have a normal summon, so then you normal summon Junk, you revive the Stardust Worm, you use Illumination, increase this level by 1, and that's speeder there. If you didn't have this, then you wouldn't be able to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So the wheel is here at the bottom because it's not necessary. This only the difference this makes is 2 more draws and an extra boss monster. Whether you determine if that's worth it or not, that's completely up to you. I'm just saying, like, you don't need it. You can still end on 3 interactions plus the loop, and you draw like 7. Can't remember, but you know what I mean. So it's just you know, it increases. It does increase the ceiling, but like, it's something you don't want to draw. You know, you don't ever want to draw this. But the reason why it's good is because, oh no, where did the wheel go? No, go away. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. Okay, so, and something to consider, and something to keep in mind is most of the time, depending if they don't negate speeder with the Veiler or Imperm, and you're just dealing with spot removal. This is good in a sense because it's a non-tuner. Because what happens most of the time is like they'll wait for speeder to resolve if they don't have a way to stop the effect. So the cool thing about this guy is that it's a non-tuner. So what happens a lot of the times is if you resolve speeder and you don't have access to any other non-tuner, you're stuck with a bunch of tuners. So the fact that this is a non-tuner, it just gives you that bit of resiliency of, oh, okay, typically I'd lose here because I can't do anything with these guys. Because at that point, you would need to have access to another Stardust to be able to tribute the Stardust on field to then be able to foolish the trail. Otherwise, you're stuck with Stardust on field and you can't tribute, you can't get it to the graveyard because you can't synchro it off, you can't synchro it off. So with that in mind, that's where this shines as well. For those situations where you need that non-tuner to synchro off your Stardust so you can trigger trail and stuff like that. Is this a budget build? I mean, Revolution's the expensive card here. Revolution, Baron, and SD. So you have 3 money cards in this deck. Apart from tactics, you know what I mean? But you don't have to be tactics. I just like tactics. What up, Jared? What up, Tonic? What up, David? No, okay. So this is what I've been working on. This is just a build, like a build that I was working off on the side. But I wasn't meant to release it until I got the actual cards, because I wanted to show the combo, show the, you know, because it's better when you have IRL. You know, it just seems better. It's just way better. Show off the secret junk synchrons. So cool. Oh yeah. Okay. So another thing, double junk. That's something that's fairly new. But I've been if you've been following me, you'd be aware of why, right? So the reason you play 2 junks is because you need at least 2 to search off converter. Because there's going to be times where you open up junk synchron and you have converter, right? If you only play 1 junk, you can search junk because it's in your binder. So that's why you play 2 at the very least. Because otherwise, what do you insert this? Revolution, assault, jet. Like that doesn't do it. So that's why at the very least you need to play 2 at least. Pretty good, bro. Pretty good. I'm pretty hyped for Dune, bro. It can't come soon enough. Dueling Nexus cannot come soon enough. It seems like it's dragging, bro. It's dragging along. It's like it's taking too long. I want it to just be legal. And even then, though, because ROTS hasn't gotten the product yet, which is kind of annoying. You know, it's like, I really want to get it. Because you know, because now we have to get stuff from over east. Like from Melbourne and Sydney, which is like, think of it like LA, and then you have New York. We have to get it from the other side. So like, yeah, that's a bit obnoxious, but it is what it is, you know. But hopefully I can get the stuff in time, so I can test with it and give you guys a deck profile and the combo guides and stuff. Okay, so now. Yeah, 3 assault, bro, is insane. I mean, the only some of the cool things you can do with triple assault is with Caligo. It's an idea. It's a concept we were working on before assault was even released. But the cool thing about Caligo and assault is you can go special Caligo, special assault. Well, no, you go special assault, special Caligo, and you make Herald there, right? You make Herald. And then you have your graveyard set up. You summon Junk Synchron, revive the Caligo, and go Speeder. They need to have 2 hand traps to stop that line, because you have Herald. So like that was a cool thing we can do with Caligo. But I wanted to avoid losing to Ash as much as possible, which is why I ended up not continuing this route. But it is an option. Once again, these synchro decks, it's all preference. Whatever you feel like. I'd rather take this route, and that's fine. You know, there's no real right or wrong answer, because there's so many obscurities and so much variance in this game that you can't really abide by one particular concept. You know what I mean? Because there's times where they have a hand trap, there's times where they don't. There's times where you open really bad, and sometimes they open up really bad. Simplified game state. So, you know what I mean? It's all so much variance that it's like you can't take it too literal. You know what I mean? So it's like, It's just a sense of security that this math is meant to make sense. That's basically what it is. You know, it's meant to be justified and give you like a foundation of okay, well, this is the percentage of this resolving, and this is meant to be this consistent. Yeah, that's consistent. But what if they have to ask for that consistency? Where does that consistency go? You know what I mean? Because then you have to calculate. What are the odds of them opening up a hand trap or that particular hand trap that you lose to? You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it is a way to play for sure, but I'm not too mindful of it. What's the spell next to tuning? Oh, this is on your mark. This came out in... Fuck, I already forgot the set. What set this came out in? Was it Brothers of Legend? Oh, I honestly don't remember. I know that I was hyped about this card because of Carrier. I even got my CRs, bro. The CRs look cool. This is from the first episode. If you guys watch the anime, when Yugioh tries to is planning his escape from the satellite, which is the ghetto. Bro, tell that to Mare, bro. Oh yeah, amazing memories. I remember. Thank you, Joshua. Talk to Mare, bro. Tell that to Mare. He was in my hand like 90% of the time, bro. So where's the math there? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like in the simulators and in IRL, I'm like, bro, I better not draw the Mare. And where is he? He's in my damn hand, bro. What up, Zero? What up, MU12? The amazing horse, bro. All right, let me pull up the article and then we'll go through it. Hopefully this is the right link. Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. Okay, how to build new Synchron deck with duelist. I don't mean to put you on the spot like this, Zach, but I'm excited about this. Okay, so how to build the new Synchron deck with duelist Nexus. The revolution is here, and suddenly Synchrons are a meta-crushing threat. Zach drops the details on the biggest card from Duelist Nexus and shows you how to build a winning deck with it. Let's go, bro. Wait, how long is this read? 9-minute read? Oh my god, we're here for 10 minutes, bro. This is cool. Okay, so you have, Dueling Nexus is here, and it's a doozy. What does doozy mean? I've always heard that word. I don't know what it means. With a ton of support for themes we know and love, as well as new strategies to try. It's got something for everyone. Personally, I'm most excited about the synchro support. The synchro summoning mechanic always been my favorite. Mine too, bro. All of us together, bro. It's been all of our favorites. Hang on, is it in frame? Hang on, let me move you guys. Let me move you guys. You guys are in the way. You guys are in the way, bro. I'll move you guys over here somewhere. Yeah, okay, so it's not in frame. Hang on, bear with me real quick. Let me just quickly. There we go. That's much better. I had like half the writing off, half the article off, bro. What the hell am I doing? Okay, so okay, let's start again. Okay, so Dueling Nexus is here, and it's a doozy with a ton of support for themes we know and love, as well as new strategies to try. It's got something for everyone. Personally, I'm most excited about synchro support. The synchro summoning mechanic's always been my favorite. I also just love synchro cards. Yusufu's mainstay strategy quietly received a bunch of buffs over the years. With cards like Synchro Overtake. Yeah, when Dama came out, bro, oh my god, it was like one of the best supports ever since the Structure deck. Like, oh my god, the Structure deck gave us Excel Synchro, and it gave us Jet Synchron. Like, those are like insane support cards. And then Dama came along, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's so good. And Starter Synchron printed as recently as last year. However, 2023 has been the time to be a Synchron duelist, with the Salt Synchron debuting in Battle of Legends Monsters Revenge, and now Revolution Synchron in Dune. Can't come soon enough, bro. The new set also brings us Crimson Dragon and smattering of a spell and... What does that word mean, smattering? I've never heard that before. A spell and trap support. really giving you the freedom and options to let you build the deck however you want. That's the coolest thing about Synchron decks. There's lots of room for you to flex some personal flair. That's true. That's the cool thing about it. Which is something that's been going on in Wolfgrounds, and I'm like, I just like, you can literally build it any way you want. There's no real right way to do it. You know, the only thing that we can agree on is the amount of bricks you play and how to justify them, right? Because my brick was Mermer, and I've had to like justify it over and over and over and over again, you know. But it's like, it's just how it is, you know. It's that's the cool thing about it. You can have different perspectives, you know. Okay, let me hang on. Let me ready to go. If you want to summon Majestic Student Star Dragon, you can absolutely do that. If you want to get in touch with your inner signer and summon the new Crimson Dragon, then turn up the here with a Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. You can do that too. That sequence of the word I messed up on that. If you want to summon a fistful of negations and big bodies while drawing a ton of cards with TG Hyper Librarian, guess what? That's totally fine. That's perfect, Zach. That's perfect. Yeah, because that's basically what you can do. You can do that. So let's just jump in and start with the big question. What does the Synchron deck do? There. That's the entire article. Until next time, duelist. Okay, you fooled me, bro. I was like, no way, that was it, bro. What the fuck? Okay, so not really. The deck does Synchro Summon, yes, it's really good at it, but it has lots of cool and unique interactions beyond that. Stuff you can really only learn by sleeving up the deck for yourself and giving it a whirl. That said, let's break down the main Synchrons since they're the true core of the strategy. Starting off, a card so notorious it was even forbidden in the previous formats. Little guy. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy. I keep forgetting this guy used to be banned. That's wild. Damn, Assault's only $7 now? Dude, it started like at $40. That's wild, bro. That's wild. My brick does not have the 2-card combo, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Jet Synchron is a level 1 tuner, and when it's in the graveyard, you can special summon it by discarding a card at the price of banishing it when it leaves the field. The best part is that it's effectively 2 tuners in 1 card. That kind of efficiency is a recurring theme in this deck, and you'll always want to maximize the number of tuners you have. I mean, naturally, you're forced into this, because the issue with Pure is that you have too many tuners. So you it's good that we have good tuners, like we have Jet, we have Revolution, we have Stardust, but we need better non-tuners. That's the thing. Like Converter's an insane one for Pure. Doppel is an insane one for Pure, but you can't really play those in the adventure build. You know what I mean? Because you're seeing inconsistencies because Doppel and Converter do not mix well with Adventure. You know what I mean? And yeah, you want to avoid that. But yeah. Jet Synchron being a level 1 is huge as your main Synchro extender is a level 5 monster. Next up, BLMR's Assault Synchron. There was a ton of hype surrounding this card when Monster's Revenge hit the shelves. And while it hasn't found its time in the spotlight yet, the new support in Dune may catapult it to the top. You can summon Assault Synchron from your hand and take 700 damage, which really isn't much for what this card allows. While it's on the field from that summon, you can only Synchro summon. Hang on, let me just freaking. I think I need to highlight this. Yeah, I think I'll read it like this. It'll be much better. So you can be careful, but once you tune it away for a Synchro summon, that restriction goes away. So I mean, it's not too restrictive because you can splash it in almost anything, which is pretty cool. Here, okay, so and the really cool part is if a Soul Synchro is in the graveyard, when a Dragon Synchro monster is distributed or banished, you can banish the Synchron to summon that dragon back. Cool, bro. We've seen interesting uses for that. I've been running Bisto Synchro deck where I'll often tribute Excel Stardust Synchro Dragon. Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon to Synchro summon, then bring back Excel. There are all sorts of cool niche uses for this effect, making it a must-have in this strategy. Yeah, at the very least, because I've been asked like, do you need Revolution to play the deck? And I said no. Like, you can manage without it. It's just that it gives you that extra extender. You know what I mean? Like it is useful, but you can manage without it. Like you can. But like if you end up going into the mirror match, you I mean, I'm assuming there's a bunch of mirror matches. You're gonna be like, oh damn, I wish I had that too. and then you know who's from New Domino City and who's from Satellite, bro. That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Satellite's Stardust Synchron is next. The level 4 tuner with a couple of really interesting abilities. Its level makes it handy for bigger synchro summons, and its first effect lets you special summon it from your hand or graveyard by tributing a monster, but it's banished when it leaves the field. Do you know what's crazy? Revolution doesn't have that. It doesn't get banished. That's pretty wild. Can you imagine if Revolution was like a light or dark? Bro, that'd be wild. The second effect lets you search your deck for a spell or trap card that mentions Stardust Dragon in its text. The big card most players searches a Stardust Illumination, which is essentially a full burial for any Stardust monster in your deck. Or if you control a Stardust Dragon, you can special summon the monster instead. You can even banish Illumination from the graveyard to increase or decrease the level of a Stardust monster by 1, leaning card into flexible synchro summons. Yeah, level moduling for synchros is insane. It's like a subtlety that most don't understand how important it is and how crucial it can be, but we know. Another card that gets paired with Stardust Synchron is Stardust Trail. It's a level 4 dragon, and you can special summon it from the graveyard with whenever you tribute a monster. And when you use it as a synchro material, as a Stardust when you use it to synchro summon a Stardust monster, you can special summon a Stardust token, free non-tuners to use as a synchro material, as always useful. Yeah, that like she's a 3-mat non-tuner. Off Illumination, the token she leaves behind, and when she revives herself, which is huge. Which is essentially what Tengu is trying to do. Last up is Revolution Synchron, the all-new member of the family, fresh out of Dueling Nexus. It's crazy because he's the newest one and he's like a baby, right? It makes sense. He's the newest Synchron and he's like a baby. That's pretty wild. If you're looking to synchro summon a level 7 or higher, a level 7 or 8 dragon monster, you can use Revolution from your hand as a material, already busted. Then if it is in your graveyard, you can then if it's in your graveyard and you control a level 7 or higher synchro. You know, this is reminding me of when I'm doing reaction reviews and I'm constantly editing out and doing it like, oh my god, I gotta reread it. This is live, bro. This is pretty embarrassing. You can mill the top card of your deck, special summon the Synchron as a level 1 tuner, and then it's banished when it leaves the field. Wait, Zach. Hang on, I'm pretty sure it doesn't get banished. Am I wrong? Am I wrong here? Yeah, it doesn't get banished, Zach. It's okay, we caught it here. It's okay. It's okay. No stress, no stress. Where did I leave off? Free token, then you can mail. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you can mail the top card of the deck, special summon it, then banish when it leaves the field. Okay, this card generally changes how the deck works. If you draw it alongside something like Ride, you can do your full combo and add protection to secure your field more than later. Yeah, that's the cool thing about that one. The other cards to note are things like tuning. spell that searches for any Synchron tuner and mills a card. The fact that you can go 1 card combo, tuning, search jet, mill enchantress is the best. It's kind of like tuning, search junk, mill double, insane. From there, you have a variety of the best Synchron monsters the deck can make. They're extremely varied and have a lot of cool effects. I'll only mention the most important ones. Cards you might not be familiar with, but are the backbone of the strategy. For sure, these two are insane. Jet, more so because of Overtake, not necessarily because of what it does, but it does come up. And Speeder is just MVP. It gave the deck an identity. Like any Synchro deck or any Synchron deck, you think of Speeder. And before, it wasn't that. Before, it was just TG formula and draw and just draw. Like TG was the icon for any Synchron deck before Speeder, which was wild. I mean, it's intimidating, it's intimidating, so I guess, that makes sense. Junk Speeder is a level 5 monster that on summon, special summons as many Synchron tuners from your deck as possible. Yeah, you're getting them all out at once. It locks you into Synchron monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, but that's a small price to pay for a ton of free monsters. That is true, bro. We don't mind being locked. We don't mind, bro. We don't mind. Next up is Jet Warrior. You'll usually reveal it for Synchro Overtake, so you can summon Jet Synchron from your deck. From the deck, but it actually does have useful effects. On summon, you can return a monster your opponent controls from your controls to their hand. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So it's a card, Zach. This returns a card. And then what are they about? Which is always nice for board control. Then if it's in the grave, you can tribute a level 2 or lower monster and bring it back in defense position in defense. Overall, it's not terribly common to summon it, but it's nice to have in your arsenal. Of course, it's not, you don't always summon it, but it's good to have it there. Like it's if you guys remember in the level eater days, well, we would set the level eater, tribute the level eater because the effect is not applied, because like level eater has an effect where you can't tribute it unless it's for a tribute summon. But it doesn't work with Jet Warrior because it's an effect. So you would set the level eater, tribute it, and then special the Jet Warrior, and then level the Jet Warrior. It was pretty cool. Can you imagine that now, bro? Can you? Oh my god! I don't even want to start. Excel Synchrons, another level 5 that you almost always play. Sending any Synchron from your deck to the graveyard and changing its level according to set monster's level. Then during your opponent's turn, you can Synchro summon with it as a material, which is always a good thing to be able to do. That's the main rundown of cards you might not be overly familiar with. So that when you're reading the next section, you at least have a general idea of what in the heck I'm talking about. That's the thing. Whenever I get messages regarding this deck and how they're new to the deck, I'm like, that it's overwhelming, but you won't get over it until you start, because like it is overwhelming because you're like, oh, I don't know what this does. Like it's a lot of information, It's so like, how do you start? And it can be overwhelming, but like any other deck, that's how it is. But it's the fact, but this deck in particular, the sequencing is so vast that it's like, bro. Yeah. What does Synchron deck look like? Okay, earlier I said the deck can be built in any way you see fit. That's definitely true, but I wanted to show you where I'm at so far, taking inspiration from... Oh, that's the shout out, bro. Let's go. Oh, this is Wolf. This guy's genuine Synchron guru and loves to showcase interesting ways to play the strategy. Hanko's even covered this deck in its articles before, since the guy really revs it up in style. Check him out. Awesome. Thank you, Zach, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Here's my take on the deck so far. I'm using the Adventure Token Engine for free level 4 monsters and extenders, as well as a ton of hand traps for defense. The way when you're when you're drawing cards off with TG, they're more often useful than not. It's less of an extreme combo deck and much more of a mid-range focus. Here it is. Yeah, it's the same way Donax is viewing it, as a mid-range deck. Like he just has the bare minimum and a bunch of hand traps. Like that's the cool thing about it. You can do it either way. It's so cool. I said 2 assault, 2 rev, 2 jet, 2 stardust, 1 trail, 1 entrenchers, 3 Reborn Tengu. I like Reborn Tengu. Going second, you have to play 1 for 1 though. If you play Reborn Tengu, you have to play 1 for 1. Because that's basically another overtake. And you want to increase the chances of opening an overtake and Tengu. Especially going second. 3 Ice Blossom, 3 Nibiru. Fateful, Dracoback, 3 Tuning, 3 Overtake, 1 Illumination, 1... Oh, you are playing 1 for 1. Nice. 1 Call with the Grave, Foolish Barrier, 3 Right, 2 Triple Tactics. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. And then 3 Impermanents. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Then you have Bistio, Baron, Crystal Wing, Excel, Stardust, Omega, Black Rose. I love Black Rose. I really want to play Black Rose. Yeah, it just seems so good. Like the fact that you can go summon Tengu response, bro. Nothing. Okay. A Rev Tengu nuke the board. Chain 1, Chain 2. Okay. Activate right. Oh, that's so good. That's so good, bro. Ancient Fairy Dragon. Ancient Fairy. Interesting, Ancient Fairy. I guess there's ways you can summon Tengu from your hand with this, which is not it's pretty good. It's like a utility. Stardust Charge, TG, Jet Warrior, XL, Junk, Herald, Formula Synchron. Yeah. Okay, so the formula gets much better because of Black Rose. Because you can, like, if there's gonna be times where you're gonna want to like simplify the game state where you have hand traps and you're like, oh, I can just make a Black Rose setup. So you Black Rose setup with hand traps and then you hopefully capitalize the following turn. You know what I mean? As you can see, this deck is all about synchro summoning. There are so many interesting combos with the deck that you can do, but I'll go over the bread and butter combos later on. The Adventure Token Engine is nothing short of incredible here, providing you with free non-tuner monsters to use in your combos, with one being a negation if your hand is just what... What's this? Oh, nice already. Thank you, bro. I'm telling you, Leo, I might be reaching, but Tuner's High with Wheel Synchron works and it really adds resilience to the deck. Tuner's High? I think we'll go over it right now. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Rider Very Mercier, Water Enchantress, Wandering Griffin Rider, and the supporting spell cards are fantastic here. There's also a lot of great flow. Did you know that flow is wolf backwards? I'm just saying, bro. In the deck with 12 defensive cards, letting you grind out games for the long haul. Sometimes you're going to have to play out the game card by card and try to just to make something stick because your plans fall apart. But this build can handle it. Yeah, exactly. You might also be curious about Reborn Tengu. That's OD7's special, giving you three more non-tuners monsters for the price of 1. This card literally defined the game years ago and linchpin of the Tengu plant deck back in 2011. It largely facilitates the same goal in the current Synchron strategy, ensuring a consistent presence on the field. Exactly, yeah. So for the most part, this is meant to increase the chances of opening up that 1 and 4. You know what I mean? If you don't open up Adventure, because opening up Synchrons and hand traps is doesn't fulfill anything. So I want to increase the resiliency of going second. So although it's not necessarily needed for going first, it's more so for when you go second and you have this like the option of go summon Tengu or start with Adventure. They interact with your token, right? And you have access to Jet. Then okay, it's fine. They'll interact there. Then you can go summon Tengu. They interact there. Okay, how are you gonna interact with that there? And then it's a very peculiar way they have to interact with Jet because they have to banish it or return it to the deck. You know what I mean? And if they didn't interact with Faithful, then you have Faithful to discard the Jet later on to then pitch for Jet and get it on the field that way. You know what I mean? So that's the reason Tengu was implemented in the first place. Because I just hated the fact how vulnerable the token was at times, where I would have the token as my only synchro fodder to make speeder, and I'm like, oh my, this is so annoying. And then I was like, wait, Tengu seems like pretty good, because if you think about it, at the time I was playing Yazi, so what happened was you would go summon Tengu, tribute for Stardust, special Stardust, effective Stardust, Illuminations, Tengu's float. And then you have Yawzy there, right? Because you illumination, send trail, you reduce the level of Stardust, you make a 7. You go Yawzy, it's untargetable. So then you flow into your left Tengu, you Yawzy pop, you flow into Memor, and that's essentially speeder because you get through it through Excel, which is the cool thing about it, which is what I really liked about Tengu. What's the bread and butter combo for Synchron? There are infinite variables to consider when you sleeve up this deck. And when you draw your 5 cards, it could seem overwhelming. It's true. When you consider the draws from TG Hyper Librarian, the mills, and everything that can happen with your cards. The decision trees can get absurdly large. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you deal with absolutes with this deck, you kind of can't do that. Because the options you have are just so many options. The only predictable sequence is getting to speeder. You know, after that, you can take it wherever you want, bro. That's the cool thing about it. That's why it's so exciting. You know. With that in mind, here's the most basic 2-card combo: Rite and Jet Synchron. Activate Rite, summon your adventure token, and placing the Fateful Adventure on the field. Normal summon Jet Synchron, add Dracoback, Dracoback to your hand. Activate Faithful, searching Wandering Rider, Griffin Rider. Wait, what the hell? Activate Faithful, search Griffin, and discard your Dracoback. And then equip it to your token. Summon Griffin Rider and synchro with the Jet into Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Use Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon and summon back Jet. Activate Excel, attributing it to summon Stardust Dragon and tune the token and Jet Synchron into Junk Speeder, summoning it in the extra monster zone. Speeder is immune to card effects thanks to Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Activate Junk Speeders to summon 4 Synchrons, 1 each: Assault, Jet, Revolution, and Stardust. Activate Stardust Synchron to search Illumination. Synchro summon Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon with Junk Speeder and Revolution. Activate Illumination. Oh, yeah, so Zach, I got you there, bro. I got you. Illumination. Summon Stardust Trail from the deck. Synchro summon Bishop Dispatter with Stardust Dragon and Assault. Synchro summon Scythe from Lord Omega with Stardust Synchron and Stardust Trail. Activate Omega, banishing a card from your opponent's hand. Activate Dispatter, summoning Omega, then use it again to banish a second card. Tribute Dispatter to summon Stardust Synchron from the graveyard. Banish Assault Synchron. Activate the effect of Trail, summon itself. Summon Dispatter with Assault Synchron's effect. Synchro summon XL Synchron using Trail and Jet Synchron. Special summon a Stardust token. Activate XL Synchron, ascending Stardust Synchron from the deck to the graveyard, and increasing its level by 9. Synchro summon into Baron with the token and XL. That gives you 3 interactions: Baron de Fleur negation, Dispatter negation by shuffling their banishing card, and Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon's negation, as well as Lingering Stardust Synchron, its banish, as well as a Lingering Stardust Synchron. A Lingering Stardust Synchron. The banished side from Lord Omega and loaded graveyard, all with just 2 cards. I know, 2 cards is insane. Heaven forbid you draw extenders, you'll continue to extend even further. Another cool aspect of the combo is that you can do the same basic thing with Revolution, since it can fill its in as a 2 tuners. The only difference is that your Junk Speeder won't be completely immune to card effects for the turn, which it was in the basic play thanks to Excel's Synchro Stardust Dragon. Once you start including TG Hyper Librarian in combos, things can get crazier. You really have to shuffle up the deck and see what happens, because there are so many cool lines that I can't even begin to name them all here. For example, you could wait to summon Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon in the combo and just summon Bishop Dispatter, then do the loop, the mega loop, summon the token by taking the other lines and make Librarian to draw. I'll be posting some sample hands and combos on YouTube in the future, so be on the lookout. Nice, let's go, Zach. The gist, that's the gist of the deck for you, but make sure to check out my channel for more of this week, as well as Leo's, since he's a synchro summoning savant. That's a servant, bro. Let me know over on Twitter what your most excited for in Dueling Nexus. I'm eager to hear from you, and good luck to anyone playing the remote duo extravaganza this weekend as well. It should be really fun. Nice article, Zach, bro. Nice. Okay. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's cool, bro. That's cool. Nice. That's a cool article. It was broken down quite nicely. Okay. So, transitioning. The Secret Survey. What up, Kevin? What up, Ember? Getting served, bro. There's this. Oh my god. I'm not sure where it is. I'm not sure I can find the video, but this was years ago, where I had a friend of mine. He played the deck. This is what level was legal. He ended up he asked me, "Oh, can I play your deck?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I gave him the rundown. I was like, "Okay, just be mindful of particular things, you know." And I told him, "You're gonna top today at Logos," and he ended up topping. I was like, "Dude, but if you top, we're gonna have to play each other." And he's like, "Nah, the odds of that happening are not likely." And the first top 8 round is me versus him. Like, dude, it was meant to be, bro. And of course, he full combos me, but like I know the deck inside out, so I ended up cracking his board. It was wild. I'm not sure if I can find the video, but if I can find a video, I'll show you guys. Freaking Zach, bro. Okay, but yeah. Okay, what to do now, bro? What to do now? We spent the first hour and a half just chilling, bro. SMSD is epic. SMSD is nice. Like, it's cool the fact that if you can summon it with Assault, it's just a double Omni. It's just a double Omni, basically. Okay, so I'm thinking of... Okay, all the members. Okay, prioritizing members. Who of you has Omega so we can watch you guys duel? I wanna do member duels. And if we don't have sufficient amount of members that want to participate, then we go on to everyone else in the chat. Because I like watching you guys play the deck. It gives me a new perspective, right? Because like I'm in my own vacuum, but watching someone else play opens up more possibilities, right? Because I go, oh damn, okay, so this is a scenario I've never been in, or type of thing, you know. Or Dueling Book. It could be Dueling Book as well. Yeah, let's do Dueling Book. Yeah, let's do Dueling Book, and I'll spectate, and then you guys duel, and then we'll yeah. Dimitri. Well, we can do it over Dueling Book. We can do it on Dueling Book. It's much easier access for everyone. Cause like every now and then, like last night, when, like for the first time I opened a Dueling Book. Cause believe me, I was a big advocate for Dueling Book. I used to love Dueling Book, like I did. Like I honestly did. It's just that. It's just too time consuming. Like the toxicity of the that's not. Oh, what the hell is this, bro? Check this out. What is this man playing, bro? Who is this? This is ranked, by the way. This man's playing Stardust Synchron and oh, this is the build. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. That's nice. Look at this guy, bro. Yeah, this is yeah. I tried this with Bistios like a few months ago. Where's Zach? Is Zach still here? Here's a Majestic Spice right here. Majestic Spice. He's playing Runic, Buster Blader, Stardust, bro. Look at this man, bro. This man's wild, bro. Look at this guy. He got Dark Rooted and rolled, though. That's wild. Where can I put you guys? Could you quit? I'm gonna put you guys up here. Yeah, I'll put you guys up there. All good. All good, Shaman. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate it. See ya. The cool thing about this is that it's a guaranteed like flood. You know what I mean? It's a one card flood, which is why it's so appealing. Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, so if any of you, stuttering, bro. If any of you guys want to play, so we can spectate you guys playing. All right, did you just want me to just hop in? Want me to just hop in? But the issue is that Dune's not legal though. That's the issue. Dune's not legal. The synchron skills in Duel Links. I don't play Duel Links. I tried playing Duel Links, but it's just I just couldn't. As it is, I didn't want to play Master Duel because of how different it is to the TCG. But it's the closest thing you can get to the TCG with an official sim. So I kind of use that as justification, like, oh, okay, it's not so bad. But Duel Links, I can't get with Duel Links. It's just a different game. Fundamentally, I'm assuming it's just for a gateway for new players. And then, I mean, of course, they just, you know. Damn, this man has like how many cards in his hand, dude? I guess the drawback here though is not being able to attack. So it's interesting though. Oh, it's over then. This guy can attack now. Imagine he plays multiple copies of this thing. There's no way. Oh my goodness. This guy's... I mean, I guess he could play 3, I guess. Keep going. Synchro. What the hell is he doing here? Oh, it's in a fusion. Fusion for the... Okay, the big guy. Alright. Three zones. We would think that Runic will be insane with Synchron, because it's a level 2. But Speeder is just too... He's too self-centered, bro. He can't share with anyone else. Okay, so the effect's negated, so like... Does this prevent activation from field, right? Oh yeah, even graveyard. So his possession. Blader can attack directly. All right, right. Yeah, all right. Doesn't he pierce though? Yeah, this guy's gonna pierce this guy to hell. He is piercing, right? Yeah, this is piercing. Damn, bro. Oh, this guy didn't read it, bro. Reading real quick. No worries, bro. No worries. Yeah, he just runs over his Huggins. He just runs over his Huggins. No. Oh, it's 1-1. Okay. 7,000 attack Nitro Warrior. I have my Edison deck too. I was working on my Edison deck. Let me see if I can find it. I'm just missing one ulti drill. I'm missing an ulti drill. Yeah, missing an ulti drill. Alright, let me see if I can scroll down these messages. Some of you guys were writing something, I just missed it completely. I was in the zone, bro. I scrolled and it landed right on the message. Converging wheels. Dragon is the best brick and I will die on this hill. How, bro? How is converging with the best brick, bro? I mean, to be fair, there's been times where I've drawn it for turn, I specialed it, and it allowed me to get a seals. That was pretty epic. Remember the truest brick. What up, Walter? I mean, I'm gonna try. Well, it depends on whether we get the product in time, because we didn't even have it last weekend, so I'm hoping we get it this weekend. And if we do, then I'm gonna try to get 2 boxes, because like the way our locals works is like you can either get store credit or you can get pricing, right? So I typically just don't like anything from the previous sets, you know. So I just accumulate my store credit, and then with that store credit, you can buy anything in the store. So then I can just buy boxes with that. Yeah, so I think I have a few hundred store credits, so I can just use that towards boxes. But I'm not sure if I want to risk it. You know, risk and then just not get anything. But what I do want to, I want to have the chance to be able to be like, I pulled this quarter century cosmic quasar dragon, bro. It was fate. It was fate, bro. If you play enough games, you'll draw Mermer 50% of the time in the 40 card deck, unless if you believe in the supernatural. Bro, I draw it 100% of the time. Well, no, like 90%. Like literally, it was. I have proof. I have literal proof of me drawing the Mermer like almost every game. Purely speaking, let's say you open a God Hand. How many interruptions can the opponent hypothetically have to still let you make a somewhat decent board? Well, the God Hand would have to be right, overtake, Tactics is not really a god hand because like it's very subjective, you know, because that means yeah. So mainly right. I mean, there's not really just right, Enchantress, Overtake, Souls. I don't know, honestly, I don't know. Tuner's High. Oh yeah, we were meant to look at Tuner's High. What up, Zero Blade? Playing the Ask the Walker package. It was an idea I was exploring because it pairs so well. Like it essentially does what Right and Jet does, which insulates Speeder. So the way I was approaching it was that and Tengu and Jet is essentially the same thing. It's like going second. It's meant to be somewhat similar in the way it forces interaction, because it's not more so forcing it with a bounce, forcing it with the League Unite. It's more so having those resources account for something, right? Because right away they see a 3 and a 4, and what are they thinking about? Because what's the first thing they think of? Of a 7, Black Horse Dragon. Like, oh, what are the chances of him playing Black Horse Dragon? It's not meta, but this deck is not meta. But what the hell? He might play Black Horse Dragon, especially now. Now you can be in fear of Black Horse Dragon. But that's like a good example of how to force interactions, because they'll see you have that, and they see that you have Jet Engrave. So they either interact with you there. They have to interact with the Ant, the Walker, or the Tengu, and either of those you don't mind if they interact with you. Like, you don't mind, because no matter what, you have access to 2 non-tuners. They would have to get rid of the 2 tuners or the 2 non-tuners in order for that play to just be hindered. But yeah, I like what up, Hussein? Competitively speaking, the adventure build is ahead at the moment, because what? Let's play Snowcat or Sorrowcat. I call it Snowcat. That's wild. Yeah, because right in itself going second is insane, whereas Pure struggles going second. So yeah, that's like the main issue with Pure, the fact that you don't have that one card that can bait interactions or force responses. You know what I mean? Worm in Pure I think it is mandatory in Pure, because it gives you the option to go into speed regardless. Ghost Rare Stardust, bro. Ghost Rare Stardust. Oh my god. I'm gonna need to set up a goal for that, bro. That's expensive right now. I mean, the first that it's expensive. I'm not sure how much the unlimited is. The unlimited Ghost Rare Stardust, but I'm not sure if I would prefer that or the CR or the Starlight. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's something that I'll eventually want to do, because like I should have all these maxed out cards. I should have them, you know. In a new format, do you think we should replace Yazi, Memor, and Jung Synchron? Yeah, we don't play Memor in that build anymore. I mean, I like the fact that... Wait, what happened here? Did that guy just leave? That guy just straight up left. This is what I do. Whenever I'm on here, I'm just... Let me see. Is there any Synchron players right now? What is this guy doing? Oh my goodness, bro. Let's go. I like Book. I really like Book. Book is just an insane card. It's offensively, defensively, like it's just insane. Yeah, if I do a box opening, I would most likely like either make a video of it or I might live stream it. Freaking Zach, because I said so, bro. Best freak goes to Marmar, bro. What do you mean? RNG pools, bro. You want to risk it, bro? Oh my gosh. Wolf 7-4. Oh, sorry, Dimitri. I was cut up. But will be my first time dueling. There is really long time. Okay. Are you in a game yet? Are so I can spectate you? Hey, I kind of want to see where this game goes. Hang on. I gotta see where this game goes. Let's see where this goes, and then we'll watch you. I bought 3 copies of Tuner's High right now, bro. David. Okay. So this is a misconception when regarding this deck. You have to understand that there's no one card combo. So every 2 or 3 card combo that you implement into the deck has to have synergy with each other, right? So for example, open up Tengu. Oh, this guy's cooked. All right, so where are you? What was your name? Oh, forgotten. What was your thing again? Wolf Z40. Oh, you're not there anymore, bro. Yeah, so considering you want to have sequences that initiate your combo, or straight up crack boards to ensure that you don't have to worry about anything when you initiate your combo, which is what Black Rose is meant to be doing, right? So for example, go in second, Tengu Revolution, go nuke. You're gonna nuke the field, and if they don't negate it, and like they say imprim you, or they negate it without destroying it, then that's fine. Because what does that mean? That means you have a level 7 body, you have a Tengu float, you have a Revolution revive. That's crazy. You dealt with an interaction, you kept your synchro, you got another body, you kept your Revolution. 2 cards did all that. That's wild. And then you haven't even used your right stuff or your adventure stuff. And those type of combos, or those type of lines you want to have going second, because we know the deck is insane. It can go to the moon if it resolves. The issue is just going second. So we need to implement cards that help us mitigate that issue. You know. Yeah, exactly, Fallen. Wait, are you on Omega or are you on Dueling Book? That's the question. Are you on Omega or Dueling Book? Okay, let's see. Is this ranked or is this Oh, it was you. Wait, was I just watching you? Oh, did you just enter? Okay, that's someone else. Okay, let's see what you get. Let's see. What's your hand? What's your hand? No, that's the thing about Synchron lists. You can take the mid-range approach where you just have the bare necessities and then you just go off of hand traps. You know, that does fun, that does work, but the fact that we don't have a 1-card combo is what separates that particular strategy versus another meta deck. You know what I mean? Because they can afford to play all this non-engine because they have a particular card that can be sufficient enough to hold them off, even if they don't open up what they're intending to do. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Whereas we need a specific hand to initiate a combo. But if you don't have that, if you don't have access to that, or you have an extenders that get you that geared towards that, then it's like, okay, that's where the inconsistency. That's when you'll notice inconsistencies, which is fair because that's normal in Yu-Gi-Oh. But just understand that, because sometimes people don't realize that, and they're wondering why. Like, oh, well, it's understandable. That's how it is sometimes. Right, Dark Ruler, Jet, and Tony. What the fuck, bro? Shit, you win, bro. What the hell? Yeah, well, I mean, in Master Duel, you're allocated six slots already, Ash and Maxi. That's so you're playing with a 24 card deck. So whatever 24 cards you can fit in that deck, in that game, you're fine, bro. As long as it's not like all vanillas, you know. I think you're fine though. Cause what you said you had. What was your hand again? Oh, right, Assault, Dark Ruler, Jet, and Tuning. Okay, I know what you can do. Yeah, okay, I know what to do. But I want to see you do it. I want to see what you would do. Okay, so for the you never say no hand traps to go on. You never do that, because they will play around a particular hand trap that might not even be there, and it'll benefit you, right? It'll benefit you. So just don't ever say, "Oh, no hand traps go on, bro," because you want to practice in real time, right? And based off realistic situations, which is. Most of the time, they're going to be playing on Roll. They're going to be playing on Ash. They're going to be playing on Nibiru. They're going to be doing all these obscurities, all these obscure sequences just to play around a particular hand trap that they think you might have and how they might lose. So the moment you say no hand traps, they go, fine, I'll just do a whole combo then. And then like, oh my god. Yeah. And that's an element of the deck, of the game, right? The anticipation of what your opponent might or might not have. You know? And that's that in itself is a skill, right? Being able to read your opponent, whether they fidget a certain way or whether you know that that's just a subtlety that just can't be helped, or you know, it's very niche things, but they account for a skill set when playing IRL, because there is the element of fooling, of course, where people perceive as, damn, bro, I opened up no hand traps. Not literal, but like you can see that's the expression they're giving out. And you fall into the trap. They have everything, bro. They have like the Nibiru, they have the freaking Ash, they have the import, they have everything, bro. They just made it seem like it didn't. And it's like, oh my god. So you can't really go off that most of the time. But that is an element of surprise, which I have fallen a victim to. But I've gotten better at it, so I don't really lose. I don't really lose it. I just play off what you don't lose to. Usei ratios, bro. Fallen, bro. That's Usei ratios. For 2 seasons, we did that, bro. We did that. We did one Ash, one Draw. I mean, one Maxi. Why? Because of the algorithm. You guys already know how I feel about the algorithm. The algorithm is just so whack, bro. Standard Master Duel hands, they give you 2 1-ups. At least two 1-ups. So those 1-ups better be good cards. Better be a Maxi, better be an Ash, bro. Yeah, I like Storm. I'm main decking Storm. I mean, the last time I checked my deck, I was main decking Storm. because it's so good against lab. It's good against lab because there's a lot of labyrinthite locals, and there's a lot of Eureka as well. And Storm deals with both of those matchups, and then everything else is like Dragon Link is Dragon Link varies. Dragon Link varies, but it's just another combo deck that that's kind of the thing. And then you have Cash, and then you have Sprite, and you have Runic Sprite, which can be problematic. Which is why I just implemented the Tengu once again, because the token is so fragile. You know, you can simplify the game set with hand traps and ensure that the hand traps prevented them from doing the board and doing the setup that they initially intend to do. Then my token isn't as vulnerable. There's that approach, you know. But there was times where I took that approach and I'm like, oh my god, bro, they did nothing. This draw did nothing. This ash did nothing, you know. But it all varies. So many games have to be fulfilled to make a particular situation a reality, right? Like percentages, right? You're like, the odds of this is so and so likely, but how many games you have to do in order for that to come true? Like locals is like at most is 5 rounds, right? And let's say you play the three games that are the entire match, so that's 15 games compared to needing to do 100 games to fulfill that percentage. You know what I mean? So like all these things other things have to be considered. I mean, maybe you get lucky and you just don't get the bad percentage and get all the good percentage. Like, but if you get the bad one, bro, that's just unfortunate. It's standard Dragon Link stuff. He's gonna set up the. I'm not even sure he's gonna go. Typically, he goes Seals and then Borland on the bottom. But if he already used Tracer, then he can't make Seals. Did he use Tracer effect? If he did, he can't make Seals. Holy shit! Okay. Okay. So this line plays around Dark Ruler because he can summon his Dispatter later with Regained. So you're gonna have access to Dark Ruler, but then he still has access to a Bestial End Phase Search. Oh no, but his Druis is gone. Oh, but he can add Druis. He can add Druis in End Phase, so that means it's double pop with Beast and Druis, and then he revives. The moment you summon something, he's gonna revive his Spatter. So you have to deal with 2 interactions, one of them being 2 pops. Yeah, it's a simulator. It's the way it's distributing the cards, whether they're at 1 or at 2 or at 3. And it's like, it's not like it happened once or twice. It happened like almost every game. And I have video proof, bro. It's like video proof. Okay. Nice, bro. Okay, so now, what Bestial did he add to hand? Oh, Baldrake. Okay. Alright. How are you going to play this out? Tuning? Okay, tuning. Imagine he draws us here, we're dead. If he draws us here, we're dead. Watch, he's in the middle tuning much. That's like the standard. Tuning is like the most common standard thing to expect. Tuning mill tuning. It's always the way. It's always how it happens. Okay, Souls. Oh, that would have been good right now. Souls would have been good. All right, Dimitri, let's see what you got, bro. Oh, okay. He's going for it. Okay, there's a Dispatter. Do you know what you should have done though? You should have gone special, so he can get the Dispatter out on the field, and then you Dark Ruler him. That would be the way to do it. But I'm watching you do it, so let's see how you do it. Cause like why wouldn't he? Like you know, like it's little things like that that make the biggest difference, right? Okay, so he knows you have Stardust. So okay, so the way you sequence out your hand should be like as conservative as possible. You want to retain information as much as you can. So now that he knows you have a Stardust in hand, and he's like, okay, well, he can kind of anticipate what you're trying to do based on the levels, right? So I mean, of course, it must be a new deck unless he's aware of this deck. But for the most part, he'll try to like connect the dots as far as he can. But eventually, he'll come to a conclusion of what might be. Oh, okay. What's he gonna do here? And then he'll just he'll interact. Probably in at the correct time. But yeah, like if you kept the tuning in hand, right, and you just go specials, activate. That's 3 unknown cards compared to 2. So it's a subtle mind game, but it's significant once you start playing competitively. Like, you know, it seems like very trivial, but it actually makes a difference. Search. Okay, so now whether if he pops. Okay, yeah, so this is where it gets kind of weird. Oh my god, he's not popping anything. Dude, if he pops the Fateful, oh my god. Then you just win. If he pops Fateful, you win, bro. You just win if you pops Fateful. Because you just go Speeder. Like, you know his hand is bestial. Oh my god, you win, bro. If he doesn't pop the token, you win. Unless he pops the token, then you're kind of cooked. Yeah, if he pops the token, you're cooked. What? Oh my god! This guy. Oh my, this deserves this, bro. Where is this?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
What the hell is even that?
Bro, what the hell? You just pitch for Jet and you win. No way, bro. It's over. Bro, what is this guy doing? Wait, hang on. You're supposed to search Draco back. You're supposed to search Draco back and bounce the Dispatter, bro. You're supposed to search Draco back, pitch Draco back for the Jet, equip the Jet. No! No, bro. You're supposed to Draco back, bounce the Dispatter, bro. Aw. No, bro. Oh, yeah. Bro, what are you doing, bro? No shot. No way. Okay, it's over. Okay, it's over either way. It's fine. Bro. Yeah, I just win now. And this is where Satellite just destroys everything, bro. Satellite, nuke everything. GG, bro. Dude, because I like when you guys do well. It's like a proud moment, like, you know, because like it's something that you just like, it's so cool, bro. Like it's it's just amazing. It's just like the best feeling. Like it's extra special when it's your first top or it's your first like win. Like it's like the best feeling. It's one of the best feelings. I can't say it's the best feeling. I'm just capping right there. Where's the
Stop the cap.
But it's one of those, it's so cool. Like it's just like, cause I know the feeling, you know, I know the feeling of getting your first win, getting your first top. It's just like it's like the best feeling, cause you devote a lot of time into this game, and getting that type of fulfillment and getting that type of acknowledgement is like it's so cool. Wait, what happened? What, did I miss something? What happened? Oh, you forgot to search. You thought of more Tridix, bro. Oh my god, bro. Man, I gotta really think about what I'm saying, aren't I? Shit, bro. Oh my god. Ignore that, bro. Ignore that. Fucking hell. Crimson Dragon. Is he gonna start Synchro World? Yeah, Synchro World. Okay. Wait, where's the Dracoback? Has the Dracoback ever have been searched yet? Bro, what aren't you? Bro, search Dracoback. Search the Dracoback, please. You want to search Dracoback? Yeah. This man just straight up just said no. He's like, nah, I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do it, bro. Oh, okay. Dude, there's more. Okay, let's see. Highest rated, let's see. Synchron. Oh no, it's gaudy. Here we go, bro. Oh, what the hell? Oh, this is the Runic deck. This man is playing Cyber Synchron? This is wild, bro. There's no way he cracks this, bro. He's dealing with a shuffler? I am confused. This has better been a separate turn. Otherwise, this man's cheating. If he summoned this Gary, and he summons Speedo this turn, he's cheating, bro. You're up, Dennis. So the only reason we were playing Cyber Synchron was because we were missing a level 1 Synchron to summon off Speeder. That's the only reason it was there. It had some neat applications. It has some neat applications regarding the EMZ, because it can protect your Herald. But once we got Jet back, it was just not needed anymore. Oh, is this Stardust Bistio? Oh, this is Andres' build. Andres' build where, yeah, this is Andres' build. Okay, we know that. Oh, this is different. Okay, this is just Stardust Bistio. Yo, what up, Dylan? Yeah, it was banned. I mean, it was banned because of Hulk. It was banned because of Hulk, and it was banned for quite a while. All right, let me just show you the list, what it looks like for now. Yeah, so this is what I'm currently on, but I'm gonna push it past 40 because I'm not too fussed about that. Like I like the variance of it, but for the most part, this is what it is. I like this. You could play the Walker package, but I wanted to try like to implement the Tengu just like this, because I just really like having this going second. This and Rev going second is insane. It's just a board wipe. Just board wipe, you know. And another, what's that dragon? The new dark dragon called? Let me just filter it. You know, the one that spot removal. What is that? What's that dragon called? It's level 8. Any of you know? Before I start searching for it. This one. Blade Dragon. Because it's a dragon, you can make a revolution, and it's spot removal, and it stays on the field. You could play Moonlight, because it's mandatory, which is the cool thing I found out. What was it? Who pointed it out? Was this? I can't remember who pointed it out. But yeah, it's either this one, it's either him, Moonlight, or Black Rose. Because Moonlight is mandatory. So you can chain block in any order, right? Because this is mandatory to whenever you summon him or her, dragon. Whenever you summon this dragon, you can chain block in any order you want. So you can go this and this, or this and that. So whichever one you prioritize, whichever one you want to resolve, you do it in that order. Even in Trish builds, I mean, just keep in mind this is only here for going second. Just giving you that level 4 that is that this is as well. Let me move this over here. Hang on. So just think of Tengu as rights, basically. It's just the level 4 body that floats. So it's kind of odd to interact with it, you know, because they're gonna have to interact with the tuner. That's why it's there. No, okay, so that's the thing. That's the thing with these decks. There is no real optimal ratio. You know, it's just, you know, you can try to like equate it into something regarding the amount of times you don't want to see a tuner hand or you want to see an on tuner hand. Like it, but for the most part, it's very trivial. It's very trivial ratios. Like for my logic, my reasoning is just. You need one to make speeder, one to someone else speeder. One to make speeder, one to someone else speeder. One to make speeder, one to someone else speeder. Same thing with jets. That's my logic behind it. Anything apart from that would have only been necessary for the Excel level moduling. And sometimes you can argue that justifies it, because there's been times where I need that extra level 2 in deck. I need that extra level 3 or 4, you know, or 1 to be able to change this level to be anything I want it to be. But yeah. I mean, if you're looking at if you're looking for the pure build, I posted a list earlier. Let me see if I can pull it up. So this is the pure build here. Yeah, no. That's the whole reason for the thumbnail. I don't think that's the correct way. I prefer the more toolboxy approach. Like, you know, it's like it just, you know, I wanted to be able to cover in like all situations, and having those little synchro climbs enables that. You know, it's just what I feel comfortable with. I just, you know, just like going for the Calamity lock. It just seems a bit excessive. Because like I mentioned before, once you resolve speeder, it almost doesn't really matter what you end up on, because you're most likely gonna win. You know, the issue is speeder, getting speeder to resolve. That's the main issue. Going second, you know what I mean? And adventure is one step in that direction, because it allows you to bait back row, force interactions, so you can open up and allow your speeder to resolve. But once speeder resolved, it's like, take your pick. Like, what do you want to do? Like, you want a hand loop? Do you want a Calamity lock? Do you want to do, you know, like it's just, yeah. Wait, did it buffer just now? No way, bro. I'm still here. Bro, does scare me like that, bro. Does scare me like that. Let's do some freestyle hands with the Tengu build. Cause like actually, yeah, I don't want to take this to unranked, cause then people just end up quitting, and it's like no point. No, we don't. Because what people are prioritizing is Calamity and not using TG, right? And for the most part, it's like, if you handle it for 2, super poly is not an issue. Because think about it, right? If you rip 2, that means they're starting off with 4 cards, right? One of them being super poly, one of them being the cost for super poly. So now they have a fusion, and you have 2 less interactions, which means the last 2 cards have to be something significant in order for them to kill you or set up anything relevant, you know? And they're gonna have to use it up in the draw phase, because it's not like they can go cash special fender. No, by the time they pass priority, you're gonna use the effect. Oh yeah, let me look up Tuner's High. I forgot about that. Let me see what you're on. I know there's Tuner's High, and then there's the other one. Tuners. What's the other one? There's another one. Discard 1 monster specimen from your deck, 1 tuner monster with the same original type and attribute, but 1 level higher than the discarded monster had in your hand. What's the play here? Yo, what up, Shrimp? I know it's the easiest thing to do. It's like, oh, but it's like any other combo that's come along, and like, oh, this is like, you know, but like, it's different in theory than when you put it and you implement it into practice. You know, it's just gonna be vastly different. Could be wrong, but it's overtake, but really bad. No, but think about it. For the simple fact that we can hand loop, you can't play hand traps and kaijus. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to pick. Otherwise, unless your deck allows it to be built that way, where you can implement both. Because like if you don't play hand traps, we're hand looping you and leaving you with 4 cards to play with on top of the 3 interaction that we'll leave. You know what I mean? And if you play board breakers, the same thing. Like we could just we can rip the board breakers and you're left with engine, and if your engine is not strong enough, you push past 3 or 4 interactions, and what was the point of the board breakers? You know, so it's in an obscure situation where what do you do? You know. Discard double, yeah. No, but at that point, the only reason you would do that is if we didn't have access to overtake. You know what I mean? But we do have access to overtake. So, you know? Because this summons or adds. Okay, what's wheel? Wheel is a light machine. Bro, you know, you're missing it. Dude, we discard Stardust. We discard Stardust? Summon wheel? Dude. We have an additional summon, bro. We have an additional summon. They're the same attribute and type. Tuner's high, bro. The cope. The cope, bro. The cope. Where's Aki? Where's Aki? Cause like, is this cost? It is cost, yeah. What this presents basically is more ash bait. That's basically what this does. It's you discard this to summon this, but if this resolves, bro, if this resolves, you have two normal summons. That's wild. It's meant to be a cope. You know, she's like, yeah, you get it. I'm sorry already. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you, bro. Just play double summon. No, the difference with double summon and this is like this gets you to that. So in order to give this more value, you have to have another target, you know? But I mean, even this one is okay, I guess. Discard this. But like, is there any way to implement and have this, give this other cards? I guess this and this is that, I guess. This and this. What does Revolution do? What's a level 4 machine? Earth machine. What's level 3 dark machine? What's a level 2 fire machine? You know? In order to give this value, it has to pair with all the synchrons. Because just pairing with Stardust alone is not, I don't think it's enough. It is cool though, the fact that you can do that. Bro, if Yazi was a dragon, oh my goodness, Revolution and Yazi play would be insane. Earth Machine Synchron. Hey, bro. Hey. Hectic. Yeah, but the thing about Rev is you need to control Synchro. So if you don't have a Synchro, you can't use effective Rev. So it's more so... a board breaker, in a sense. Breeze Synchron, bro. Chill out. Defrag. Where is that Sam Puffy right there? Is that Sam Puffy, bro? Sam Puffy. Yeah. All right. Let me do some test hands with what's his face, the deck. Bro, look at this hand, bro. See? So you have Enchantress access or you have Tengu access here, which is pretty cool. So you can play this. You can play this hand out. You know? Look at this hand, bro. Look at this hand. Tengu just gives you that body, bro. That body just nice. I really gotta stop that, bro. Oh my god, they're just taking it out of context. Okay. Foolish to 3. Foolish to 3, bro. Foolish to 3. Alright, so we can do this. We can go for Jet there. Because, what does this mean? That's pretty wild. Yeah, we can go. It's a good thing we drew this. That's the cool thing. I like this. So what we can do is check this out. We can do this. Watch, check this out. We can do a really weird line. It works. Just for the sole purpose of
I activate the spell card.
And we go summon this Tengu guy. Activate this. Okay, so whenever you have access to 2 tuners and 2 non-tuners, that line has potential, because that means they can't unless they have like a master removal setup, then you can't really do it. But for the most part, and this is immune speeder here. Like, if they nib you here, it doesn't matter. Even if they nib you on effect, you have Tengu to float for the 3rd copy, and you have the pitch for Jet, which is what the Biru is meant to be doing against nib. Because typically the when you do this line with right, you don't have a level 4 tuner, non-tuner, you know. So then you just go like this. Is that the 3rd one? No, okay, it's fine. So we go effects. You miss out on a Tengu, but that's fine. It's better to have excessive resources than not enough. Just keep that in mind. Let's go with... I have access to Jet already, so I can go for this guy, I think. And then we can go 5, so we start drawing here. So cool. Yeah. But the point of this extra deck is to be interacted with. That's kind of how it's constructed. You want it's meant to have contingencies. So some of the lines, if they're not interacted with, it can make it kind of awkward because you're expecting to be stopped, and you're expected to be like, okay, you're supposed to stop me here, so this is meant to be in place. So I don't have to do that anymore. So it's kind of weird in a sense. Oh, freaking plasma. Like, no, you trolling, bro. You trolling. Okay, so I can make it. I can use this as well. I can sync with that. It's insane. So I think we just go to spatter. Oh, nice illusion. Okay, that can give me my formula draw. That can give me my formula draw. That's nice. I think we go Omega here, right? We go Rip. Oh my god, let's go, bro. See, this is why I like TG. It just progresses your game state. It just keeps drawing you to extenders, which is hella nice, bro. And I can draw 2 as well, bro. Fudging hell, that's insane. That's so nice. I have that as well. Okay, I'll do this first. I'll draw 2. Let's do this.
I activate the spell card.
I just like solitaire. It just feels so nice. I might not. I can use that towards the end. I can synchro for a crystalling with that. Yeah, most likely. Send this. Special summon. Just to give us a Draco back. Yes, the spatter can negate nib, yes. Negates effects. I need to search Griffin first. So we'll do that. Oh, actually, I could have searched. No, not yet. Okay, then we now do this. Discard, discard. Bro, stop playing around, bro. Stop playing around. I might want a level module, so I'll keep that one deck.
And thanks to Formula's ability, I now get to draw 1 card.
That's wild, bro. That's so wild. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You can do so much. This is crazy. I could even go. Yeah, so much. The tokens, bro. the memory tokens, bro. Oh, I know what I can do. Check this out. This is pretty cool. I like this. You can set up a black rose. You can set up a satellite if you want to. You can return your Tengu if you wanted to as well. That's pretty nice. You can return formula here, but there's no real reason to do that. We'll return Excel because you want to be able to make Excel later, so you can go for the satellite setup, which is pretty good. Oh my god, we drew. Oh my god, we drew a Ligonite. That's nice. So now what can we do? Okay, I know what to do. We do this. We can go Rev, go into, yeah, go Rev. No Enchantress, bro. Hand up again. And if they hand trapped us, we just tactics them. How epic is that, bro? What do I have left? I can Black Rose. Oh, I can set up Heralds. That's hectic. I can just make them. We can literally just go like this. It's pretty well. By drawing a bunch of non-engine, which is hand traps, which is why I was mentioning how you you just hope to hit it, of course, and so that would mean that they they start with 6, you rip 2, one of them is Dark Wheeler, so the 3 cards have to be enough to push past your entire board, which is like big bodies. I mean, of course, any deck that that has access to Zeus will be able to do that, but. Yeah. All right, Dimitri, bro. Thanks for stopping by. You have a good night. What up, Dueling Book? Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you have bounce, negate, negate, negate. You rip 2. You could even make an Excel if you wanted to. Hectic. Cool. Nice. I mean, we have call by, so we can stop the Ash. Perfect. Yeah. So see what I mean about going second? Like going second, having these 2 as options is insane. And this is there for filter, right? So like, and something that's been coming up as well is whenever I do this, right? Like if I go second, right? If I go second, the second Fable comes up a lot. Because then I'll do this, right? I'll do this. Special summon. And then I'll go Effect of Fateful to search for the Draco back. And they'll pop it somehow. Or they'll interact with it in some way. And then I'm like, okay, activate Fateful. And then you search for Griffin anyways. I was like, what the hell, bro? It just feels so cool to do that. Like, dude. Okay, that was just for Griffin here. And this is where you're hoping to find Synchron access. Because if you don't find Synchron access, then you might be in trouble. Discard this. Well, you have to do this because you need to ensure that the draw 2 resolves. Because if you don't draw, then you're just gonna get cooked. Get rid of this too. Nice. There we go. So yeah. So then you use full combo. Because then now you can go. You know, like having an abundance amount of bodies to be able to synchro with is what I was going for, and having the variance of not always needing a particular hand trap for a particular matchup because it'll vary. It's like having to pair depending if it's that prevalent, then it's okay. But like for the most part, I wanted to have the option to just have the variance to be strong enough going second. If I don't get like a board breaker or like a hand trap that you might consider playing. But yeah, look at this hand, bro. Like going second, you would have an extra card as well. Because sometimes they might not interact with this. They might not interact with this. But like you can go Black Rose, bro. Like you can go Black Rose. That's insane. That's insane. Just trying to show you the consistency of the deck. Like I'm expecting the multiple Tengu draw. There it is. There it is. But this is okay. Drawing multiple Tengu is not the worst. Because you can go... How do we play this out? There's a majority of ways you can do this, which is pretty cool. You can do... Oh, I know what you can do. Yeah, you have SD line. You have immune speeder here. Just because you have this. We can get this, go special, draw 1, float. If this was an illusion, it'd be better because you can put back the Tengu. Yeah, if this was an illusion of chaos, we can just go, okay, put it back to Tengu. We're okay. That's so cool about illusion, putting back the Tengus. Yeah, or you can go, nah, but then you need to summon this. So I guess it's this or this. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter. There's various ways to do it. Well, maybe we build enchanters here. We'll add this. Fuck, it's the wrong one. I didn't want to build that one. Okay, so we summon this. Activate this. Special this. Then we go activate this, tribute this, summon this, effect the search. They can't ash the Tengu, so they have to ash here. It's fine. And then you go into Black Rose. I mean, you can take it anyway. You can go Black Rose here, mill for that, go for SD, and then go Speeder here. Or you can go Speeder here, or you can go Excel here, Excel. But then you're missing the last Tengu. But this can send Trail. So when you do use the effect, then you have the non-tune that you're missing. It'll basically replace the Tengu that would be the third one. You know what I mean? What up, Smoke? Prep Sarvis. Sarvis is cool. But I think that like it's cool the fact that you can search it with Herald in this build. It's protection, which is nice. Well, this is the build I've been working on, so I think it might be this one. But what happens most of the time is I end up changing it last minute or the night before. Like when I played the Walker package, I was testing it all month, and the last second I was gonna change it, and then hell no, I tested it, so I'm gonna change it back. So I ended up playing the Tengu and the Walkers. Necros of Sophia? I don't even know what the hell that card is. I don't even know what that card is. Yeah, so we can keep that there. You can go activate. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. In the sense of being able to go... Stardust. Yeah, so you see what I mean. We can go Black Rose here, right? We go Black Rose here. Okay, then we go Tengu there. We could even go into a formula here. Formula, it's pretty nice. You can even go Trish. You Trish there. It's pretty cool. You waste this guy's the only vulnerability here is you lose the Ash on Illumination, so you have the option to go into Crystal Wing if you want to. You know what I mean? So if you're scared of Ash, but then you lose the Imperm. But that's what I wanted to implement in the deck, to be versatile enough to be able to, okay, I can do this instead if I do that. You know what I mean? So contemplating it's something you'll stress about, but it's good to have that option rather than not. You know what I mean? Because when you play the other bigger synchros, you have to eliminate all those synchro climb aspects of the extra deck, you know, and you can't like improvise, which is what this extra deck is meant to be doing. Improvise, help you improvise. Do you have super rare reborn Tengus? No, I have ultras. I have American print ultras. I mean, I wanted EU prints, but yeah. But I want the supers. I for sure I want the supers. If there came out secret, oh my, I would want the secrets as well. Secret Tengu. Hopefully they get a reprint of the secret rare. Imagine they reprint Tengu, bro. We made a movement, bro. I mean, to be fair, it's already Edison, so like, not Edison. Edison Tengu. Then we're playing Tengu and Edison, right? When did Tengu come out? It was 2011, 2012? Yeah, so Tengu format is already a thing, but like, dude, Yeah, just recently Tengu's been getting hella popular. So what we can do is, yeah. So that's the cool thing about this particular extra deck, is that you can go Crystal Wing, Speeder. You can go Excel. You know, like this is so many things to do. But let's just do this. Let's just play it safe. Let's say we do this. We go play around Ash here. Go Ash here. And then we can go into Speeder here. So it puts him on 2 hand traps. Which is typically what you want them to have. You want to put them on have 2 hand traps or you lose. You know, like that's kind of the point. And then we just start climbing here. You can go into SD here, but that doesn't really do much for you. So you want to make room. So we'll make room here. Effect banish. Oh, you know what I messed up? I messed up with that's fine. It's fine because that's the whole reason of the extra deck. You don't get as hard punished, but yeah. Do that. Rip 2. Yeah, it's, yeah. You see what I mean? Like, just be able to just be versatile enough to play around things. This is why I love this. This is so good. If they ask you here, if they do anything in particular, this is like an FTK here. You negate it and they rip their hand. Like, it's just insane. Yo, what up, Franco? Yeah. Imagine if you played a plant to use Black Rose's other effect. Can you imagine? You can banish a plant monster from your graveyard, then target one defense position monster your opponent controls. Change that target to face-up attack position, and if you do, its attack becomes 0. Imagine getting a KS off of that, bro. Imagine getting a KS off that. Yeah, I'm just showcasing the consistency of the deck at the moment. That's combo. Because it should be consistent. It should be consistent. Okay. Oh, I like these hands. These hands are interesting because they force you to do like really obscure things. Special summon. So right here, what you can do is you can go into Herald Climb, or you can test your luck with drawing 2 off of this. So draw 1 off this, but discarding this, and then summoning and making a formula, and then drawing a card. But you can just go into a weak speeder line through Herald, you know. But that this will happen though, which is why this is a cool extender. Because any extender you have, apart from Tengu, has to be able to special summon itself. Tengu is different because you don't really need your normal summon in this deck, because like you primarily just normal summoning one of your synchrons to synchron the speeder. But the fact that this can pair with this towards the end of your combo is pretty nice because it can make your Herald, you know? And you can even make Trish, right? Oh no, you can't even make Trish. You can't make it. It needs to be an 8. I'm trolling there. I'm trolling. Yeah, but just for example, you can just do this, right? You can go like that. Oh, actually, you know what we could have done? We could have gone... No. We just do this. Herald. This. Special the jet. Special. This is for instances where you need to draw that, right? And then you can go... Just go Speeder here. And you chain block Speeder. So if they had Ash, they miss, they have to have imperm here. Because you chain block, because you search off Herald. So I need to have imperm there, which is a cool thing. And then you just resolve your guys. If you're still weird, not something a level 1. If it's still weird. But you get the point, right? You get the point. And then you can have Excel, you go Excel here. Revive your this this guy, and then this goes here. Summon your trail, special summon trail. So that's 3 non-tuner access now. So once you get to this point, it's 3 non-tuner access, right? So then you could just not play TG, but I just like the fact that you can get TG and get access to your adventure stuff, which does come up like it does. And then this can this is why I like having multiple assaults, because sometimes summoning it from your hand is quite useful. So what we can do is we can do this, go like that here. And we go with the spatter. Dude, you can even go immune black rose, bro. Immune black rose. What the fuck? That's insane. Okay, so immune black rose. That's wild, bro. So draw 2 of this, and then this can be, yeah, I'll trigger that. Look at that adventure, bro. We just drew into adventure. That's wild. And then you can go special this here. Draw 2.
Stardust Charge Warrior! Stardust Charge Warrior's effect activates!
Oh my god. That's insane. That's so wild. And you still have this as well. You have that. You can go Baron there. Just to simplify the go Baron here. Oh my god. Oh my god. If we play this Shrew, we can send it Shrew here. Just send that. Go formula here. Oh, there's a Tengu, bro. There's a Tengu. Oh, I forgot to draw off TG. I mean, off formula. But you get the point, right? You get the point. Yeah. We haven't bricked yet. They all have fulfilled. How does this play out? Oh, okay, this is a simplified game state one, where you go for a mega and then you control with this. I think it should be right. That's pretty much what it is. You good, Franco? Yeah, but then you implement and you know. What is that level plan gonna do though? You know what I mean? Like if it had some relevancy, just even if you draw it, then it'd be okay. We can try that, because like believe me, I've considered Necro because it gives another resource, but it would be in the same category as it needs to be fulfilled in order to have value. You know what I mean? And whether the whatever it's facilitating is worth it, well then, you know. Because like what are like the best level 1 plants, right? Because because Necro Synchron. This little guy. Because believe me, I really wanted to make Synchro Dilemma work. Like Synchro Dilemma, like it just seems cool. So we need a effect monster. It has to be plants. Level 1, right? It only summons level 1s. 1, apply. There's only one. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember looking through this. Bulb is gone, so we can't use him. Yeah. The cool thing about this, about Necrosynchron, is that it can be your primary summon, meaning you can do it with this, but that means you have to open up with this. And the cool thing about this is that if you somehow play Overtake and Fleur, the Fleur girl, the original Baron, you know, what's this? What's Baron? You know, Baron, the one that requires to reveal Fleur Synchron, or the one you require Fleur Synchron. If this is in your graveyard, you can overtake this. You can overtake this from the graveyard or hand, or from the graveyard. You can't do it from deck because it's not treated as that. Because yeah, well, field or in the graveyard. Yeah, Chevalier de Fleur, that one. Thank you, Brody. Thank you, Edgar. Have you tried running the Adventure Field spell for Ancient Fairy Dragon to get like a planet or Synchro World for Junction? It's once again, it's just increasing the ceiling at what expense? You know what I mean? Because from my recollection, the Adventure Field spell doesn't really do much, right? Doesn't it? Like, I'm not sure. Nice, Franco, bro. Nice. Yeah, but like the best ones would be what? I remember reading the Predaplant stuff, and some of the Predaplant stuff is quite nice. Like that for some pretty cool effects. Yeah, like they lock you, but nonetheless, it's still pretty cool. Because for the most part, we were trying this out. No, where's the... Is that the one? This is the one that summons 2, right? Oh no, what is the one I'm looking for? This one. This one gives you 2 level 2. It's basically a doppel, essentially. Yeah, you're playing Scrap Iron, Scrap Iron this, right? You're playing Statue. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. The moment you summon Crimson, you get access to these two, which is pretty cool. Like I don't mind it. It's just going second. You don't ever want to see it, you know, ever. You know what I mean? So you don't ever want to see it because you want relevant cards going second because like the deck struggles going second. So we're not trying to reinforce our going first board because we know that going first, you don't require this to end on an insane board. You know what I mean? It's just a cool option to have. It's a contingency. It gives the deck a bit of attrition in the sense of being able to revive your dragon. You know what I mean? And then be able to revive it constantly. But which is what I liked about Synchro Zone. But I think I like Synchro Zone with Herald a lot more. Just to refresh your memories. Well, what are the synchro spells and traps, right? Spells and traps apply. Where are you? Synchro Zone. That's kind of weird how it's filtered. Doesn't let me do it. That's very odd. Here it is. This one. It basically protects heralds from being run over. It's like a mini floodgate. Like if you're playing against a deck that doesn't have any synchros, like they have to deal with this. Like they have to. They just have to get rid of it. Otherwise, you just stop. Yeah, it's double herald. No, it's not just double herald. it's double. It's a herald per turn, so you can keep reviving the herald every turn. Turn. You know what I mean? And like, it's like a endless loop potentially. You know, negate on there to revive it. They can't attack over it. Your turn, negate something, revive it. Pass to them, negate something, revive it. Like, you know, it's just a constant loop with herald. It's like, oh, it's insane. Yeah, there's like a mini SC as well. And the cool thing about this is that if you synchro, if on your turn, right, you do the herald thing, you negate. But if on your turn you're sequencing off, and you synchro climb with your boss monsters, you can just revive them for free. You know, like just for free, and you can just synchro with them. Like it's wild. And I like how you can chain this as well. So like if you try to imperm something, like imperm crystal wing. You just chain synchro zone, synchro it away, and dodges the imperm. You know, there's just subtleties like that is what I'm a fan of. But I think I would just go like this maybe, because I tested Ash. Oh, hang on, I tested Ash Blossom over the weekend and I really liked it. It just gave me something to draw. I was doing this. It was this Book of Moon and maybe Droll, depending on how prevalent this is, you know, because the deck is consistent enough. Like as it is, you saw we were drawing a lot of engine. So if you just implement non-engine, it'll kind of filter it out and spread them apart a bit. But it's still maintain its consistency, because although you spread it apart and you might not get to the access, you won't get access to adventure. You still have the potential to draw into Tengu and still do it that way, which is essentially doing the same thing, but increasing the variance of implementing hand traps while maintaining the variance of being able to go second with this. You know what I mean? Because what if you open up this and hand traps, or you open up adventure and hand traps, and what if you open up this and this? Then that just reinforce your resilience going second. You know what I mean? So like they just go hand in hand type of thing, and that's what I really liked. You'd be surprised, Sander. You'd be surprised how much the battle thing is relevant. It's relevance. Oh yeah, the Monadium one, right? This one, of course, yeah. This, like, I think I was earlier this week when I was talking about this with Tengu. This just makes Tengu even better. Like, it just makes Tengu even better because, like, keep in mind there are 3 new level 2 tutors that we recently got. We have Assault, we have Apple Dragon, and we have the little Blackwing one, right? So the fact that we have access to this as another level 6 to climb with Tengu is insane, because the first one will turn into the Blackwing one. Boreas, right? Which then would send the little Blackwing, meaning any Blackwing, which would mean that you get access to the full Armor Master, and you have a pop at the very least, right? Because once you fulfill that sequence, and then you can keep going. You can go into what's that card's name? Immortal Dragon. Immortal Dragon will then send a zombie. Right, and the good thing about Boreas, the black one. Let me just point it out. Boreas, this one. So the theory, just theory at the moment. You can send the little Blackwing, the level 2 tuner, or you can send Zephyros. So it can be a 4 or a 2. And if it's a 2, you can continue the synchro climb, and then you can go into Immortal Dragon. He foolishes a zombie. So you're constantly foolishing stuff or sending stuff to the graveyard, just off 2 cards and just generating resources of that. And then finally, you go for the new one, Monadium. This. You go for her. Which then means you've set up your little Blackwing guy. You set up your whatever zombie you might have sent. And you set up your this guy. Which then will revive the level 2 tuner, and then you have a 3rd Tengu for that. You know what I mean? It's just a concept, just theory, just something I was messing around with. But yeah, Watch. Let's look at the consistency of this, because it'll drop, but like it's meant to be that way, you know, because they're implementing that non-engine approach. Yeah, so you can ash here. This is the same thing where we had the weak herald line, right? We had the weak herald where you go summon special, go herald special, overtake, you know. Rematch. But it's natural that it'll happen this way, right? This is a combo. Let's see how many hands we can't do speeder. That's 2. Well, let's see what this does. Add this. We put this back. Activate this. I mean, at the very least, it's herald. Herald, set called by, add another illusion for the following turn. At the very least, that's worst case scenario. So I think you discard 2, I guess, to try to draw into the engine, but then drawing 1 doesn't seem as significant. But if you did call by, you know, it's an interaction. But you can just summon this, go herald. Because if you mill a monster with off this guy, you can. Yeah. Because you can go like this. You can go summon this, go into a 4, herald, go into a 7, black rose, mill. So it's not you're not defenseless. You know what I mean? You're not defenseless. Yeah. So Rev needs you to have a level 7 or higher. So like this is what I meant about versatility, because of course if they have the interaction to stop you, it seems underwhelming. But the fact that you have this consistency of being able to do this way is why I like the extra deck the way it is. You know what I mean? Because it gives you a fighting chance. Because you'd be surprised how that can hold up. But let's just say we just discard. Let's discard 1. No, actually, let's discard this one. No, because they would have drolled us if they had that. So they're not gonna ash that. So we'll keep the books for, yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Oh, let's change things. Okay, let's change things. We can go summon this, go formula draw, or we can go summon this, go into 4. The risky play is going formula. That's the risky play. Because that can be adventure. What up, Franco? Okay, we can just go Herald here. Herald. Nah, we're risking it, bro.
I'll risk it. And thanks to Formula's ability, I now get to draw one
let's
card.
go, bro! Oh my god, let's go! Let's go. Okay, so now... Yeah. And then now we just have full combo. Because this searches... Then we have speeder now. Yeah, so yeah, that's the cool thing about this. Because there's gonna be instances where you have to come to that scenario where you either risk it or play it safe. And sometimes when you risk it, you get rewarded, you know? It's not, you know, it's a lot of people will take the more sensible route, but we're playing a deck with the nature to be this way, you know, so it's like, why wouldn't you risk it, bro? Because it can cost you the game, but it can also lose you the game, you know? That's what it is, bro. Let me just finish off the sequence so you can see what I mean. Because we just add this, discard this, activate this. Because at the very least, you have book and an ash. At the very least.
I activate the spell card.
There you go, bro. Add to hand. Go effect. equipped. And if they were waiting for imperm, if they were waiting for imperm here, then you just go, see ya, bro. Book my guy. You could even set up a Black Rose on their turn. You can go Jet Warrior. Jet Warrior set up Black Rose on their turn. But for the most part, let's just go over it.
Summon Speeder.
Hectic, bro. Yeah. Okay, so this hand almost didn't make Speeder, but it ended up getting us there with a bit of RNG. But nonetheless, you get the point. You get the point. Okay, so let's do this. So far we're 3 for 3. Okay, this is combo. This is Speeder here. 3 for 3. No, 4 for 4. This is weird. Yeah, we're breaking on draws again. We're breaking on a draw here. So yeah, we're making on a draw here. Let's go! Let's go, bro! Let's go, let's go, let's go! 1 for 1. This is basically our overtake. Like, let's say we didn't draw this. Let's say we didn't draw this, right? Then we would be forced to just go into Black Rose, draw 1, and try to draw again. So let's try to do that. Wait, hang on. We can make SD as well. That's wild. Yeah, we can make SD with both of these and this in hand. That's crazy.
Time to rev it up.
Yeah, level 7 or higher. Rev needs level 7 or higher. But yeah, we have we have this here. Yeah, so we have combos. So we're 5 for 5. 5 for 5. Can we go for 10 for 10? That's combo. So 6 for 6. Yep. 7 for 7. Finally. Finally. But can you complain about this? Honestly, can you complain? To be fair, can you complain about this hand? This is a Legal Knight Griffin triple book set. It's not Speeder, but you know, it's still pretty good. Like, come on, can you honestly complain? Triple book. Oh, you don't want to put it there because of anima. Add to hand. Like, honestly, can you complain? Honestly, this is not bad, bro. This is not bad. 3 Book of Moons. You keep it in hand. You don't want to reveal it. You don't want to just, you know. Look at that, bro. All right, already. Good night, bro. Sleep on a tutor's eye, bro. Tutor's eye. You have a good night, bro. Okay, so what? Okay, so we bricked once. So that's 1 out of 10. So that was 8. No. 7, 7. So the 8th one was the brick. So two more attempts. 2 more attempts. But even this is not bad. But yeah, it's not Speeder, so it doesn't count. That's combo. Last one. That's combo. That's combo, bro. That's combo. So one out of 10 hands we bricked. Yeah. But that's kind of the thing, like, you know? That's combo. So that's 11. It's 11, so yeah, 11. Let's see how far we can take it. 11. That's combo. It's 12. Okay. We reached oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. You can special summon this, activate this, go for Baron. And then you have Baron, this and this, and you have Trail Engrave for follow-up. So 2, so that's 13. So 13, 2 brick, 2 no speeder. That's combo. You go this, send Stardust. So it's 14, 2 bricks. 14, 2 no speeder. Okay, this is yeah, so 13, no, 15, 3 no speeder. 15 no speeder. Yeah, okay, so then this, is there a way to do this? I mean, there's a way. There is a way, but it's risky as hell. Because that means you're banking on that Stardust draw. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do the Stardust draw. And then we'll do last one. So 16 and 3. Activate. At the hand. I mean, you could just end on this Griffin and Ash. I mean, you could do that, honestly. Similar situation to the... But we want to see if we can get to this. Because if we can draw any way to... Any access to Synchron, we're fine. Yeah, but this is the risky as hell play. Special summon. Here we go, bro. Where's charge? This will determine the combo or not.
Stardust Charge Warrior! Stardust Charge Warrior's effect activates.
No. We draw this. I mean, that's not bad. We could end it on Griffin, but that's risky. So 4... I lost track. 4 and 16. 4 and 16. So 4 more. That's combo. 17 and 4. That's combo. 18 and 4. That's combo. That's 19 and 4. Last one. Last one. Okay, we bricked. So yeah. 5 out of the 20 hands we bricked. Well, we didn't brick. We just didn't have speeder. Not bad. Not bad. But basing this off locals, right? Basing this off locals, if you play 15 games, assuming you play all the 3 games within the match, assuming there's 5 rounds, I guess you can take that into account, you know? So, yeah. What up, Omar? Yeah. Well, we're just about ready to wrap it up, though. I was just showcasing the consistency of the deck, even at 40. I mean, even at 50. It's not even at 50. It's a 49. But yeah, maybe bumping up the Synchron as well because of this. But we'll see. But I'll have a chance to test it on Saturday. But as far as now, that brings this stream to an end. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the stuff we did today. And we'll be back tomorrow. Not too sure. Maybe just focus on Pure tomorrow. Because we've been focusing on Adventure, but Pure, you know. But I showed you guys the Pure stuff, so you guys are going to have fun with that. But yeah, that's going to be it. You guys have a good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, and see you guys. Yeah. Oh my god, I just DC'd, bro. Just in time. Oh my god. Dude, it just DC'd. Good night, guys. Good night, Rubu.